with this blizzard, lots of snow. I don't know
Heard.
if you heard.
I heard. Man, I'm glad you making it though. That's all that matter.
For sure, man.
Yeah,
Um, what's going on with you?
a lot. A
I see
lot.
you guys working hard in the gym.
Yeah, yeah. We fight again April. April we fight for the WBA title. So we waiting for Lucas Body to sign that contract and it is what it is.
Mm. So when do you feel like the announcements will be out there? I mean, so they gave you guys the contract, you guys signed, and now they're just waiting on Lucas.
Um, I don't know remember it's different promotional things,
Right.
MVP and Golden Boy. So I don't know what phase it is on Lucas' side. If it's MVP, waiting to send it to him. I don't know where that's at. I just know on our side of things, we waiting for the WBA to announce it, and we know we got our data ready in April.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. And I was watching the fights, and obviously lots of media was going on. In our last interview, you talked about, hey, we kind of looked past Lucas' body a little bit, but we said, hey, listen, Gary Jr., Gary
Mm-hmm.
Antoine, no, Gary Russell Jr. You was interested in a fight with him, and he responded on his latest interview at the
Did
tail
he?
end of it. Yeah, he said, bring it on. I heard that you guys were interested, and you know yeah, I mean, that's that's great. I mean, I think that's really under the radar, not a lot of people talking about it, but
Right.
yeah. So talk to me, were you able to hear that? Were you able to see his
No, I didn't.
response
I
on
didn't get. I didn't get to see that. But like he said, any and all would be good. Gary Russell, any of them, all of them. Right now, we gotta get this world title. We not looking past Lucas Body. Um, then I wish we could get Abdullah Mason in the ring, but I don't know what Turkey and the rest of them gonna do because we done offered them to fight twice. Even accepted their fight that they offered us. So I don't know. We just gonna get this belt and see what the landscape say.
right, right. It's funny because now, like, seeing how it's all moving, we see like Shakur kind of like talking about kind of like staying at 140 or entertaining fights, with Ryan Garcia a little higher. And you were right, all these guys are moving up into the weight classes, and it's going to be interesting. Obviously, I've been hearing, I've seen a little clip of Calvin Ford, talking about, Tank, is when he comes back, be aware of a sneak, a sneak surprise,
Right.
So that's great to see as well. Um, but yeah, preparing for Lucas Body. I mean, how's that?
Yeah.
Obviously, for a title fight, that'll be Floyd's first world title. I mean, it's cool to see you guys and fathers going out and getting the world title with their sons, because we've seen that with Henry Garcia and Ryan Garcia this week. So yeah, preparing for Lucas Body and stuff like that. No joke. Got power. I mean, what's your thoughts on it? Obviously, a lot of people will say Tevin Farmer has probably a higher IQ than this guy, but he's a live dog at the end of the day, right? With power in both hands. What's the differences?
Well, first, let me say the difference is none of them could compete with Floyd. I said it from day one. Whether we want Shakur, but Shakur running, I told you everybody was gonna run. Exactly. And everybody said, oh, he crazy. He capping. That's what's happening now. Don't worry, we going up to 142. After if we could get Mason in this ring so we could unify, then we'll leave the belts right there and go to 140. So they can't run but so far, but I told you they was gonna run from this storm. Nothing I said was a lie. So people could hate, their fans could hate. Everything I said was the truth, including Kid is the greatest boxer of all time. None of them came out and said I'm lying, and they all shared the ring with him. Now these the greats that y'all say, and he was there. They couldn't keep up with him. So it's like, yo, for real, for real. Y'all gonna see what's gonna happen. First, we gotta focus on Lucas' body because he looking for that home run. He's a dangerous opponent because the dude know how to knock people out. He'll get his ass whipped 11 rounds and sleep somebody. So that's what make Lucas deadly. He used to getting his ass whipped just to get that one shot. So you can never get comfortable with Lucas' body. That's the first thing. So I get to see Kid in there, get to see him be patient, because that's what this gonna test. And in the past, he, wasn't so patient. So now in this fight, let's see if he got the patience and the skills to knock Lucas out. And that's all it comes down to. And I'm excited. I'm excited for all the guys, all the champions, but all of them running. I want to get Mason, Shakur, and Keyshawn. We'll fight all of them after we get this belt. We'll unify and we'll move up, fight Shakur, and we'll move up to 147, right behind each other, just to knock that little fake smoke screen house down. No disrespect to Jay Prince or none of them, but for me to show Kid is the greatest, right now he got the greatest on his side. He got the opposition that we need to topple down.
Double tap the screen, smash the like button. It just went froze. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? What's going on? It's your boy Mills from Mill City Boxing, home of the high level pro boxing media, the Fighters and Trainers channel, and most importantly, the People's channel. I'm going to be talking about this Ryan Garcia fight that just passed, and he is now the WBC champion at 147 pounds, one of the best um, divisions in boxing. Welterweight division defeated Mario Barrios, and he's back.
Yeah, my bad. But that it is what it is.
So I mean, listen, Coach. A lot of people giving high praises. I like the shirt, by the way.
Thank
Uh,
you, thank you.
listen, a lot of people are giving high, praises to Shakur Stevenson, possibly talking about, that guy be that pound for pound number 1 type of a guy. Ring Magazine got him here. What round number 3, pound for pound?
Okay. Okay.
And people are going to be listening to you like, whoa, wait a minute, why is he running? Why can't it be what you said before? Jay Prince got Abdullah, Keyshawn, Shakur, gotta kind of like be on separate weight classes. Why Shakur running for Kid?
Because they shared the ring. They shared the ring. A dude know if another dude gonna beat him. Like, come on. They shared the ring. What else could I say? He got Shakur ready, and then Shakur invited him back to another camp to get him ready for his world title fights. What else could I say? I don't know what else to say. That's the truth. Um, the bottom line is we will fight him. He's not a threat to us. Now, and I always said from day one, Shakur would beat everybody else. I always said that. People can't sit there and act like I didn't say Shakur wasn't one of our favorite fighters. So people can't act like it's hate there. It's not hate there. I just know Kid will beat Shakur and knock him out. Just like I said, Kid would knock Tank out. That Kid would stop Tank. It ain't only Shakur. What could y'all say? The people don't want to step in the ring to prove it. So people can say blah, blah, blah all they want, but we've been in these camps with them. So, and I'm not starting with them. I'm just saying, yo, we want all competitors. All these people y'all say great. I guarantee you, my boy will knock them out. It's that simple. So, like Mills, there ain't nothing I could prove to the actual fan. They'll see in time. That's the great thing with time. They'll see exactly what I said is true. Like 2 years ago, exactly what I said is true. Kid is one of the greatest, and the boy can rock. And he work his ass off. They don't want that fight. None of
Mm.
them. And we waiting for any contract that come. We not just blah blah blah. Send a contract in. Prove me wrong. Whether it's Gary Russell, whether it's Shakur, whether it's Mason, any of them. And it's not saying that they are the greatest fighters. We want to fight the greatest fighters. It ain't our fault. The next one is Lucas Body. He earned it, and we can't sleep on him. But
Okay.
after Kid become a champion, what y'all want him to fight? Cab drivers? Then y'all say that we not fighting nobody.
But
But
now
then
the
when I
target, the target will be on y'all if you guys have the belts, right?
no, the target is already there to unify. I already called Mason out. We accepted their fight before. If we can't make them take a fight once we become champion, then there's more Tire. We ranked high in the IBF. More Tire said he's moving up. So we don't know who we gonna fight for the IBF. So it's like, and WBC don't even have us ranked. We like number 30 on their ranking. Like for real, that's just something personal there or something. Because there ain't no way we should be ranked number 30 or something that low 15, 13. We should be in the top 10. So it is what it is. The world gonna see. Kid work his ass off. So I'm proud of him.
What do you think about the WBC stripping Shakur Stevenson?
They had to. He went up and fought for another title. That's just business. Come on now. He didn't go up and fight for the WBC 140. Business is business now. People could get their emotions out of business. That's a private company, and you're representing their brand. Now you go over to their opposition and become that champion. You think they wasn't supposed to strip him? So I mean, come on, man. It's just fair business. And it's nothing against Shakur. He made a nice move. He went over there with that BO and Turkey in him and Matchroom in them. You know, they lined up over there where they could make big dollars and be kind of safe. So it was a good move for them.
Kind of safe.
Yeah, they kind of safe. I
Talk
mean,
to
they kind of safe because it's going to go through Turkey. What fights they have with
he
Turkey and
Turkey
all
not
them.
putting the most competitive fights.
I'm not saying that. You ain't twisting that in my mouth. Nah, So what I'm saying is it ain't number one and number two. Most of the time I don't see. Like I'm old school. It ain't nothing with Turkey in them because I know how people could take things. It's nothing like that. It's just I'm used to one and two fighting, or number one working his ass up there to fight the champion. You know, old school way, not popularity. You know, because these two are more popular. They'll end up like Shakur never campaigned at 140 and jumped over across the street at WBO at 140, never campaigned there though. It ain't like he did WBC the proper way. So it's like, yo, the rules change now in boxing. It don't matter if you work your way up. If you're not popular, you're not getting the fight.
Right.
So
Right.
it's that simple now, and that's different in boxing. So that's all I'm saying. They safe over there. Because they don't want to step in the ring with us. Trust me.
So you feel like they got more of the popularity. They got more popular fighters over there, but they're not gonna necessarily what fight number two.
See, when I answer that question, it come off like insult. And I don't want it to be insult. Look at it like if I'm a professor at a school and I'm judging a student of the game and I'm saying there's too many flaws over there. To me, they average. To me, it's nothing special. But I don't want to mess with their brands, you know, because that's how they make their money. So I don't want to crap on them. But to us, the style of fighting we do, not boxing, the style of fighting we do, to they're primitive. Kid would eat them. I mean, no homo. Kid would destroy them because Kid is coming in to break something or like fight. Y'all see Kid fight. He coming in to fight. If blood there, he don't care. He's gonna give it his all. That's different from boxing. That's different from the Lopez fight. The Teofimo fight and Shakur fight. Teofimo didn't look like he was in there like his life depended on it, breaking generational curses depending on it. It ain't like he went all out and gonna come in, not let this boy sit on his back foot trying to pop that jab, just go in there and break his jaw, break his nose. Forget all of that clenching and all that. Go in there and really fight this guy. They don't got it like that over there. They decorated amateurs, and then they was no disrespect to them, but they wasn't the top amateurs. They came in second. So this is what we
That's the top.
judging. That's not the top. That's a loser. I'm sorry, and I don't mean it. That's me as a coach in a competitive way. If you didn't get the goal, you lost, and that's a fact. So people could be in their emotions. That's a fact. So these are not the top amateurs. These are decorated amateurs. And that's cool. Amateur fighting is different from man. You could go to the hood and get one of these street dudes that been in fights and put them in that ring and they'll dust some of these dudes off. I'm
Mm.
telling you, these dudes is decorated amateurs. It's different. It's different. We got to see for me, and I'm not saying they can't do it. They all great. Let me put it like, let me tell you, they all great. So y'all don't take it like that. But let me see when one of their ribs break. Or let me see when their eye get cut, how they gonna manage the cut and do that and deal with the psychology of it and still keep their form and their composure to still pull off a dominant performance. All I'm saying is they haven't been there yet. How people throwing the cart before the horse from marketing? He beat Terrafimo. So did Cambosa. Was Cambosa number one? So now
Mm.
he's automatically number one in pound for pound for beating somebody who lost to Cambosa. So to me, this whole shit is weird. This is some weird shit. Once they came with the internet and this pound for pound that somebody judging to influence people's decisions. Oh, I'm four-time champion. Who did they fight? So for me as a coach, for me as a student of the game that grew up in this game and seen it change, I'm entitled to my opinion. That shit is just smoke and mirrors, man. These dudes haven't fought nobody to prove that they are top of nothing. They will have their time to fight somebody, but they haven't. For me, I'm not saying they won't be that in the future, but right now they not. Not in my eyes.
Is Ryan Garcia that somebody for Shakur Stevenson?
I don't know. Shakur just starting to fight his generation of fighters. People judging because he had one fight. What about Tank that's coming back? What about Ryan? What about all the other ones? That Devin? He got more to accomplish before y'all can say pound for pound. Like, really? How? Because he went up and won a title. Okay. He's a four-division world champion. Okay. He got trophies.
Mm.
Legacy, though. Legacy, who have he fought? And that's what Shakur need to start thinking about. If he want to really be a legend, when time go, like Ali, they're gonna look at who did he fight once the hype of the belts wear off. So that's just him. That's them. And I wish them the best. He's a good fighter. We can't take that from him. He's a good boxer. We can't take that from him.
Dex Money 910. Thank you for the two-piece. Your son can't box with Shakur.
My son got Shakur ready for his fight, and Shakur couldn't deal with my son. What are you talking about? That's facts. That's them in the ring together. Shakur even spoke about it, and Shakur tried to say he landed one shot in the stomach, but that's the only shot he landed in 4 rounds. So you can't tell me what my son could do with Shakur. I seen it with my own eyes.
Mm.
Next thing, no disrespect, but that's a fact. And there's witnesses that seen that fact too. So it is what it is.
Tell me, so a lot of talks before the fight card started. Richardson Hitchens had to pull out due to food poisoning before the fight. Lots of people were talking. Lots of people were listening to Oscar Oscar De La Hoya's clapback, or not necessarily clapback, but his little story message saying, I never seen something like this in any fighter. Lots of people had something to say. Hey, listen, you had a fighter that has had to pull out as well. You know, I wanted to know what was your reaction with that situation with Richardson Hitchens, and also the message that Oscar De La Hoya put out.
Number one, the message Oscar put out, I'm always team Oscar. That's 100%. So I'm gonna back my guy, whatever decision he say, So I don't want it to be a conflict of our views. But as a man myself, great job from his team. Great job from his team. They couldn't put that man in that ring like that. They know he too big. You know the IBF, you gotta come in what, like 147, 148 to fight? The dude is big. So it's time for him to move up. His body told him, like, yo, listen, it ain't happening. And he gotta listen to his body, and his team gotta listen to the fighter. So I'm great. They did a great job. Now it's time for him to move up and fight for the IBF 147 belt. That's what he
So,
should do next. If
so
I was him.
why? Nobody has talked about him being weight drained besides his looks. You're a coach, you obviously have to go get your fighter ready for stuff like that. But there was no comments of him saying that he was dehydrated, that he couldn't, he made the weight, but it
Right?
was food poisoning was the conflict.
Regardless of whatever the conflict was, it was time. His body said it's time. Whether he felt it was food poisoning, any type of throwing up, any type of weakness, it's time to move up. So, I mean, it is what it is. He got to move up. He had to pull out. I don't know why people stressing it so much. I mean, he the one who lost money. He had to pay for training camp. He don't get a payday, and he gotta turn around and pay his promoter back some of that money back for that show. So why anybody else upset? They not paying for the shit. Or pardon me for cursing, but they're not paying for it.
No, no, 100%. No, I hear you on that. I just wanted to. I don't know if here it is.
I've literally never heard of a fighter Hours before a fight, get food poisoning? I don't know, but something's fishy here.
Fishy.
They're called nerves. You fight through it. You did the weigh-in last night. You did the weigh-in this morning. But all of a sudden, a couple hours before your fight, you have food poisoning? Something's fishy to me. Anyway, I'm going to talk to the IBF. This fight must be rescheduled immediately.
So, I mean, do you feel like he will still arrive to 140 pounds? Do you feel like he will move up after?
I think he should move up. I believe if they smart, he should move up to 147, compete for the 147 IBF because he been loyal to the IBF. So why not campaign for them to move him up? The same, same similar to what Shakur did, but Shakur went across the street. But he should do that for the IBF, and I could see him leaving with honor because I could see him getting the 147 IBF.
Okay, okay. Because I remember there was talks of you guys talking about fighting him. You know,
Yeah, but yeah, as we know now, he wouldn't be fighting us when we move up to there to fight. We still moving up there to fight, but it won't be him because he won't be there. He just had. You see what just happened. So I doubt if he's going to be fighting Floyd at 140.
so are you saying that he's using food poisoning as an excuse?
No, what I'm saying is his body. He's too big. Have you seen him in person?
No, but I heard
I
he's a little tall.
no, little tall, little big. I seen him in person and we shook hands. He's not fighting at 147 in that or 148 in a healthy fashion. He's risking himself for concussions or memory loss when he get older because our body is so much 85% water and so much is in our brain. So if you go in there fighting dehydrated, you're getting brain damage even if you want to fight. So for me, I say he should move up. So it's a great job. I'm 100% for whoever made that call. He's a big dude. He should not be at that weight fight. Maybe if he was at the WBC, not no. Maybe if he was at the WBO, where he don't have to come in with a hydration clause that's by the belt. Maybe if that was different, then he could have stayed at 140.
Mm,
But he don't got the WBO. He got the IBF, and they regulate that shit. Before you go in the ring, you got to step on the scale.
yeah.
So he going in there dehydrated.
Were you able to check out the fights in Vegas? Did you see the card?
Which card? The one last night?
No, those with the girls. You seen that as well?
Man, I watched the girls fight. I've been checking out some of these fights. These fights be boring to me, man.
Hmm.
They be boring to me. Only because no disrespect to any of them. But it's so basic. Like, did you see Clarissa fight?
Yeah.
Was that like Rock'em Sock'em Robots?
Mm,
Did you see the art form in there, any of the five styles, the adjustment, the hit and not get hit? I mean, like the skill of it. So for me, no disrespect to the to Queen, because she's a queen and I'm proud of what she accomplished. She kicking down doors for a lot of females, whether she getting disrespected by them or not. But for me, the technique of the five styles, I don't see that in her right now. But it's not saying later on in life she don't develop it. She might not even know it. Nobody probably taught her it.
mm. How about the card in Vegas? Were you able to see that whole card?
Which whole card? Which fight?
Ryan Garcia's card.
Now I didn't watch the whole card. I watched Ryan's fight.
Did you see Russell's fight at all?
Nah, I didn't see it. I seen
Oh.
highlights of it and I heard what people talking about.
Did you hear Tim Bradley's thoughts about it as well?
Yeah, yeah. People being hard on him right now. You only as good as your last fight. So they gotta understand Russell's or anybody that comes with the territory. You look good, you're the next thing since you're the hottest thing since sliced bread. You look bad, oh shit, he was horrible his whole life. Look at him. This, I told you he wasn't that good. So as a boxer, as an entertainer, as a celebrity, you gotta be ready for it. So he won. To me, that's all that matter. He won.
All right, yeah, no, absolutely. At the end of the fight, they asked him who would he like next. He said that obviously a big fight with Shakur Stevenson would be big, but he said that he would like a Dalton Smith before that, and he feels like he would work himself into that fight when that time comes. Not necessarily thinking that he thinks that he's not skillful enough, but I feel more like building the brand, the Russell brand, and like getting that because when you go into negotiations, you want to make sure you get a nice, your purse is good as well.
especially for a loss.
Wait a minute.
Especially, especially for a loss. They got to make money before they had that loss. He not beating Shakur. I don't care what nobody say, and that's no disrespect to him and his brand, but he's not beating Shakur. And that's my opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion. I'm not disrespecting that man. He's a great fighter. But nah, he's not beating Shakur. And I don't even like Shakur like that. But I'm telling you, I know from tech, he's not beating Shakur.
Mm, mm. All right. Well, Ryan Garcia and Mario Barrios. What's your thoughts on the fight?
Ryan shocked a lot of y'all. Ryan came back and shocked a lot of people. They thought he was one dimensional. Um, my thing is, yo, what the fuck happened to the coach in Barrios' corner? Pardon me for cursing y'all. But as a coach, I'm looking from a coach standpoint, where was the adjustment? Where was the
Mm-mm.
adjustment? And I love Barrios. I don't think Barrios got enough talent that he could have won that fight. I see Barrios in the gym. So I see some of the things he could do. To me, that wasn't the Barrios I seen. He was following his strategist. But just in case the strategist made the wrong strategy, because he thought Ryan was gonna come the way he known Ryan. And
Mm.
he couldn't make an adjustment. The coach couldn't make an adjustment. I didn't hear him say, do this, change this, get in this zone. I didn't see him give his man a way out. So I blame it 100% because I'm a coach on his team. His team failed him because he got the talent to beat anybody if you give him the right game plan. Like most of these fighters, all these fighters got both two hands, two arms. Their hands up, they got the same damn techniques. It just comes down to the strategist. What game plan? How do you keep your fighter out of danger while he performing, what he got to do against this opponent? I did not see that. Even when the eyes started swelling, I didn't hear no instruction, no real instruction. So for me, that's the only thing that I think failed in that fight. And I hope Barrios, he lost before. I hope he get up, do what he got to do, capture another belt, and become great because all the greats lost before.
How about the other side of the corner? Ryan's corner. Well, what did you like about his dad and his instructions and their game plan as far as not overutilizing the left hook?
See, I'm gonna answer that in two parts. One, I'm gonna answer it because his dad did perfect. That's how I should have been in the first place. How do his dad the one who started him? His dad know him better than any trainer you could take him to. His dad have so many fights in, whether he's sitting in the arena or sitting in the corner. So who else is better to train you? He got a high IQ too, because he was in them gyms too. So yo, that was a good choice. But for me, number one, that's how I should have been in the beginning. For me and my son, it's ride or die to the end. Because that's my product. I developed that, from day one, before anything, before the fighter believed. Ryan dad developed Ryan before Ryan even believed he could do it. So once it's crazy as a father.
Smash the like button, y'all. Double tap the screen if you're on mobile devices as well.
Let me put this on do not.
You got it. You got it. Hit that like button, y'all. Don't be shy, man. We got 244 people on the live, only 27 likes. The
Yeah.
nastiest work.
So yeah, that's how it should have been. His dad did a great job, and Ryan looked like a way better fighter what his dad did. Because you can't tell your dad no. You can't be too disrespectful to your dad. You can tell another coach, you can half-ass another coach that don't really know you. Your dad know you. And Ryan performed just like he was supposed to do. So his dad represented for every dad coach that's out there. Put some respect on the names. But it is what
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Now, as far as, Ryan being a top player, a lot of people were saying this was like, ride or die for him at this point in time. Are you going to be a champion or are you not? And obviously he was successful. Tell me, do you feel like, he could also be successful with Shakur Stevenson?
Shakur, Shakur don't got a chin like that. So if Ryan catch him with that left hook, it's a dangerous fight for Shakur.
Mm.
Not should say Shakur ain't good because people run. Oh my God, he said Shakur. Shakur don't have a chin like that. Shakur got a good chin, but he don't. I don't think he got a chin to take Ryan hook. Do y'all? Did y'all see Ryan hook? How fast it is and devastating. Do you think Shakur could take? And no disrespect to him, but do you think most fighters could take a punch from Ryan at that speed, that velocity of a punch on their chin? Nah, he dangerous for any fighter. So Shakur can't sleep on him if he take this fight thinking he just gonna wash over Ryan. Ryan got foot movement and speed and long. So he's dangerous for Shakur who sit on his back leg in the Philly shell. So styles makes fights. That's a dangerous style for Shakur.
Mm.
So, it is what it is. I don't know if they're gonna put it on, but I would love to see it.
Who would you favor?
Man, they still trash juice to me, man.
Trash juice?
To me, and I'm entitled to my opinion, but who would I favor in their basic styles? Um, I don't know, because Shakur is smart. Shakur is smart. Shakur could get in people's mind. Shakur would tie them up, have them doing things, making mistakes. Shakur is smart. That's one of the things Floyd Kid always said about Shakur. He make you think in it. And if you don't think right, you're gonna walk into traps. So I don't know what Ryan gonna come in. This focused Ryan that just came in, or the one before this one. So that is tricky. It's like for me, I want to favor Ryan because he's part of the team, but I will favor the Ryan that was in the ring this time, not the Ryan that we seen previously in the fight with Barrios.
You with the fight with Rolly,
Yeah, with Rolly.
because
I
Rolly
would
was
I would
able
say
to
with
be
it
successful.
right. I would say keep his dad in the corner
Hmm.
and let's see how that turned out. But Shakur is smart in there. I can't take that from him.
He might be his defense might just be that good.
Nah, I didn't say that. I said his IQ. I said he could get hit. He could get hit. His defense ain't shit to me. His defense ain't not a Philly shell. Look at Tevin. A Philly shell don't mean shit to Floyd. Your arm is down. You're open. It's a flaw. It's a flaw. But people don't understand that because they don't understand the science of boxing. They need to go back to Georgie Benton and look at some of the fights when he got beat. Because he was the creator of that style, one of the creators. So people don't know the science of it. Kid knows the science of it. Shakur don't want to get in the ring with him. Shakur will get knocked out in 2 rounds with his hand down like that. We're not waiting for him to get ready and sit there trying to roll looking pretty. This is a fight. We're gonna bring it to him. So that his Philly shell would never work against Kid. He too open. Kid could jump to the other side where he open at and punch him in his face. It's that simple. People make it seem like it's so hard. But it is what it is.
But
And
don't you
that's
think?
not shitting on Shakur. That just styles make fights, and my guy know how to beat that style. He showed it against Tevin.
Well, there's one thing, right? Is that do you feel like Shakur got other better attributes that Tevin don't got, other than the stance? And then because a lot of people look at it like Shakur is probably a lot better than Tevin Farmer.
I seen Floyd and Shakur in the ring. I seen what Floyd did to Shakur. So people can say whatever they want, and Shakur was champion. So people can say whatever they want. The only thing Shakur could brag on is I landed one shot to his stomach, and Floyd said it didn't bother him. Floyd told him after. Shakur said, "Oh, he started moving around. Then you get hit in the stomach hard enough, you're gonna move around." They sparred another round after that. Why he couldn't land a punch again? So the thing is, he's not a threat to us. He's a threat to them. They are boxers. We are fighter. It's a different cloth. It's a whole different cloth. Floyd is a third generation boxer. He didn't go to school. He learned the science of boxing. He have over 300 amateur fights. He got plenty of knockouts. He worked with every champion damn near around 140 to 135, helping them get their belts. So why people don't think he's that good? If he helped the champions get ready for their championship fights from 17 on up. How they think at 23 this guy isn't that man? So it's weird to me. People weirdos. His pedigree, his resume show he would be that man at 23 years old. So it is what it is. People can say what they want, but Shakur not a threat. His style isn't a threat for us. That's all I'm saying, not for everybody else. He could still be a Hall of Famer fighter without fighting us.
Well, speaking of that, I mean, what is Ryan Garcia to him? Obviously he'll be a five division champion at that point. I know that you've been kind of like talking about how these belts are kind of watered down when it comes to these guys fighting certain opposition. But you tell me, I mean, do you feel like this would be what a signature win of Ryan Garcia?
Let me tell you this. None of them, none of them is four division champion. You know who's a four division champion, a three division champion, whatever? Crawford. For you to be a multi-divisional champion, you got to be all the champions in that division.
Wait
You
a
need to get
minute.
all the belts. You need to get all the belts undisputed. Then you can move up and say and clear out that division. Then you can say I'm a three division world champion. Why? Because you cleared all the champions in your division. How you get one belt? So you can say I held four belts in four divisions, but you can't act like you was the man in that division. You didn't clean the division out. So that's different because I'm an old school fighter, coach. I learned this from Long. You cannot pick one belt and run to another thing, because then that way you could pick easy opponents. When you got four belts, you can say, you know what, I'm a one division champion. They got an easy guy that just went over here. Let's bounce over there. Now we got that belt. Now I'm a two division world champion. Now let's bounce over here. It's easier. Not fight our mandatory, not fight the other champions in our division. For me, that's just not the way I would want to do it if I had the opportunity. But boxing ain't like that now. Boxing, how they watering it down with this one got this division in the WBO, this one got the WBA, this one got the WBC. It's like, yo, it's just weird right now. So I can see why they do it, but that ain't how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to beat every champion.
I hear what you're saying. I mean, but there's still more time. I know. I hear what you're saying. When as far as Crawford, he was able to clear the 140 division, the 47 division, and then obviously fight Canelo, and do that again when
So
all the
that's a
belts was
three
on the
division
line.
world champion, undisputed world champion. That's what matter. You can't get one belt and leave three champions on the board. It can't be four kings in one division. People not seeing that, even if it's four belts. How could you say you the champion of that division and there's other champions? So to me, that shit is weird. It's weird. Pardon my cursing. I'm working on it, but that is weird. But I'm happy they accomplished it. It allowed them to make money for their families and feed their families. So as men, they won and they champions, and I love it. But for me, nah, he got a lot to do before anybody could say that he's that man.
But
What
you're right.
happened if he fight Tank? What happened if Shakur fight Tank? Is he still that man then? That's an honest question for your fans, anybody who says cat. If he fight Tank, is he the man then?
At 135,
And
you
do
would.
y'all think he would beat Tank at 140? Because Tank coming back to 140 to show y'all. I
Mm.
know Tank is the only one in that division that's the man like that. And not just because what he showed y'all. We've been in the ring with him. We know the stories of, we've been in the boxing community our whole life. We know what's real. So people could believe the bullshit, but we know it's real. So the only one that could say they the man in their group is Tank.
So you
None of
believe
them
that?
gonna beat him.
So you believe Tank would beat Shakur?
I know Tank would beat Shakur. I know it. So it ain't like believe, forget believe. It's a fact. It's a fact. If Tank come back and Tank is focused and want to do it. But that's about the only one besides Kit that's gonna knock Shakur out. Shakur hard to hit. You got to be skilled to clip him. And it's only certain combinations that will clip Shakur. But we know his secret.
So but you also said a Ryan Garcia fight. That's still a tough fight as well for Shakur.
Yeah, because Ryan is so fast and Ryan can move to that open side and got a hook that you won't see. So it is dangerous, but Shakur got the wit and the foot movement to frustrate Ryan.
Mhm.
You know. So it will be a good fight. I would like to see it, but I would love to see Tank and Shakur. If somebody want to say they the best, fight the best. Fight the best. Ryan lost before. This is what I don't get. People celebrate Ryan lost before. And nothing wrong with losing. But why is he not targeting the best? Like for real, the best.
As
But it
far
is what it is.
as far as who would you like to see Shakur target?
Who would I like to see him target? Or who
Yeah,
would I like to see him fight?
yeah. Who would you like to see him fight?
I like to see him fight Kid. He gave us that fight, right? And then we get poisoned. We got the documents to show was poisoned. Why wouldn't he fight us again? So if I want to see fight, let's see why he got poisoned. Let everybody see why. Because then you stop in legacy right there out of fear. So that's why I would like to see him fight. And if Tank come back, I like to see him fight Tank. Let's prove what's really known, you know? Or he could stay over there and keep putting on a show for y'all, and y'all have fun watching the show. It is what it is.
Mm,
We over here with Golden Boy. Golden Boy make you rock. You got to fight for yours. They not giving you nothing. So and then a brother over here on Golden Boy. This not a Mexican. This ain't a Spanish guy. No disrespect or nothing. This a brother. You got to earn your keep over here. So it's a different ball game, different mindset.
okay, okay. Now Devin Haney just put out, on his Instagram that this is the biggest fight. The rematch with Ryan Garcia and himself. I mean, there was so much talks of the fight not happening due to testing and whatnot, but we're here now. Obviously, Shakur showed some interest, and now Devin is showing more interest fighting that rematch next. What's your reaction to that, and how it all moves and takes place?
All that shit, smoke and mirrors. I don't even be wasting my time on that
Yeah,
because all of them just talk to market themselves.
yeah.
But if Shakur fight Devin, then Devin got to what, have a hydration clause? Devin got to lose so much weight he can't fight at his right weight. So all of that is, like I said, that's that YouTube. That's that decorated boxing stuff. That's over here you make your weight. It don't matter what weight you coming in. It's a fight. So these, I don't get it. It's like it's a beauty pageant over there. So it is what it is. I
A
don't know if they're gonna
beauty
fight because
pageant.
of yeah.
Wow.
When yo listen, if we fight at 135 and this fighter make his weight, why is it a problem? What weight he hydrate up to? Like when is that part of the game? That you never heard of that back in the 80s, 90s. All of that. When did that come where fighters, not no sanctioning body, a fighter say, yeah, you fight me, you got to put a weight clause in. Oh, you can't hydrate up. It's water. It ain't, it's water. You trying to say this man can't drink enough water and you want him at his best. You're going to say you the best, but you're not going to fight him at his best.
Mm.
People, I don't know. It's just it might be me. I'm not crapping on that guy. That's the way they work their business. But to me, that's weird. I'm 50, I'm in my 50s. It's weird. I'm not used to that. I'm used to different style of boxing. So people could get upset. I don't know why they get upset. Judge me from my age. And I come from back then watching the Sugar Ray Leonards and all of them and the Mike Tyson when he got in it. And none of that came into play, the hydration clauses. So for me watching it now as a coach, because I dedicated my life to boxing, because I raised my son since he was 2 into this field. It is weird where it's at right now.
Mm.
Do you agree? Do you think that is cool that to put a hydration on somebody? How much water he could drink to get in the ring?
I feel like you're not gonna get the credit you deserve. If you get that win, you leave that little room for people to say something. And I know what these guys are gonna say. They're always gonna say something. But if
Mm-hmm.
you could prevent it, I would say go for it. If you want to say you a 5 division champion, go fight at 147. But make it real, make it what it is. I know a lot of greats have done it,
That's
and
what I'm saying.
and they they paved the way for the new generation to look up after that and do it themselves. And So I would rather see Shakur do it. I know some people say he's small, but
Well,
I think
stop
his
it. Stop it. We're
skills.
gonna stop. We're gonna pause there.
But he
People
said it
say he's small.
himself.
Was Henry Armstrong small? Look how many divisions he went through and captures. He was the smaller guy in there doing his thing. So stop. Then that means they not students of the game. They didn't see the Willie Pep. They didn't see the Henry Armstrong. So they believe in smoke and mirrors. So that's why I had to stop that small thing. Look at Manny Pacquiao. He washed through what, 8 divisions, and he was the small guy. So all of that is nonsense. It's smoke and mirrors. So if we're gonna interview me, we're gonna be honest. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want people to get offended out there and say, "Oh, he hate it." It ain't hate. It's real. There's other fighters in the history of boxing that done it and won multiple divisions and became greats. So to me, that is fake. It's wrong. Not fake. It's just wrong. If you're a small guy, show you great. Stop complaining about being small. If you're a fighter, you're gonna fight. I'm small, so then you ain't no fighter. What do small got to mean with a fight? Did you see that small dude that knocked Suge Knight out? How big
Mm.
was this dude? A chin don't matter. 5 pounds of pressure would sleep a nigga. Kill him if you wanted to. Not a nigga, pardon me, so nobody have a fit, but you know what I'm saying. 5 pounds of pressure. So it don't matter if you small. I've been small my whole life. I slept bigger dudes. So I'm not bragging on me, but I'm saying when you clip a nigga chin, you clip his temple or the ear, it don't matter how big he is. If you could turn that neck, he out. He done. Or he gonna be buckling. So all that small stuff don't mean nothing. That's scary talk. That's scary talk for anybody. I know small dudes, you step to them, they going right in your mouth. Cause they got courage, they got heart, they got balls. It don't matter how big you are. If it's a fight, it's a fight. Because I'm from Brooklyn. That's how it is. I don't know that weird shit, somebody bigger. If he step on that scale, 135, if he hydrate real high, he's going to be slow. He's going to be fatigued in the later rounds because he dehydrated himself too much to make that weight. So it's a science to this. That would be an advantage for the smaller guy that can move around and piece him up. So to me, that's scary talk. That ain't boxing. They tearing boxing up, like they said. They tearing boxing down. That ain't boxing. They're not even raising men no more. When do men even think like that? It might be a bigger dude coming at you and you gotta defend your family. When do a weight clause matter? Sorry to go, but you know what I'm saying? I'm from that generation. That size don't matter. If it's a fight, it's a fight. So
We even seen Shakur, look at Ryan Garcia. They linked up after the fight, and he said, "Hey, you ain't that big." So when it comes to him, and then even when it comes to Devin, I mean, Devin says, you small, you small. Everybody talks about size at this
mhm.
point in time, um, and they say, with everyone being at the highest level that they're at, any little advantage point can be detrimental to what the fight how the fight could play out.
Well, I just gave you facts. Henry Armstrong did it. Science show. History show. That's bullshit.
Mm.
And they none of them accomplished what Henry Armstrong accomplished, Willie Pep accomplished, or any of them. These people had over 100 and something fights. So it's like, come on. It's crazy. These dudes now could get 20 something fights and say they the greatest ever, but history show the real greats got over like 150 fights, wins. So it's like, yo, for me to see that how they watering it down, and not Shakur, it ain't none of them. It's just the science of boxing. How they watering it down is bullcrap. It's bullcrap. It's disrespectful to the ancestors of boxing.
Mm.
Come on, these dudes got 20 fights. They got a lot to prove still. A lot to be calling themselves the greater pound for pound. Pound for pound, what? They still at the beginning of their careers. Anyway, people be weird at boxing, so let them be weird. This just something I grew up in. This is what my family do. So I think it should be respected a little bit.
No, I hear you on that. I hear you on that. Smash the like button, double tap the screen if you guys are on mobile devices as well. Getting into some of these super chats. Dex Money, thank you for the 2-piece, bruh. Who have y'all fought? Straight bus drivers.
It don't matter whether they was bus drivers or anything. We did it ourselves. That's what you gotta understand. Put some respect on the straight bus drivers, but we got all your champions ready for their champion fights. So how could they be bus drivers?
Mm.
It makes no sense what they saying then. So you saying that Shakur was a bus driver, Haney, all of them, you could go down the list with bus drivers.
Well, you didn't fight Shakur.
Listen, we was their spawn partners, so y'all fought. Anybody can say whatever they want. As Shakur was in a fight in there. As Devin was in a fight in there. He broke his damn hand trying to get up. Come on, they can say whatever they want. So ask them. And these were 5-minute rounds. These ain't no 3-minute rounds. This ain't easy boxing. So anyway, they could say whatever they want. We've been in the ring with all of them. And none of them got the best of Kid. None of them. The only one who got a tie with Kid and got a little bit of the best with Kid is Sean Porter. And he's 147. And so where people talk about, oh, bigger, where do bigger matter then? Was getting Sean ready for Crawford fight. And fighting at 135. So what are they talking about? They weird. These people are weird. Bigger don't mean nothing in no fight. If you could fight, you could fight. Crawford was smaller,
Mm-hmm.
according to people, but when he went in there with Canelo, did he look like the smaller guy when it came to skill?
Not at all.
All right, so people could talk all of that nonsense they talking and believe that. Did Crawford use that excuse when he was going to fight Canelo? No. But now this one got that excuse. I don't get it, man. It's weird. This shit ain't right. But it is what it is. That's his business. I don't want to crap on him.
Do you feel like Haney wins the rematch with Ryan? Do you feel like it happens next?
You never know. Because after a person get a loss, that could wake up a fire in them or it could make them a mutt occur. So you never know. We seen Devin do this thing, but it's gonna show if that loss really woke Devin up and really got him focused, where he could beat Ryan. Ryan took some losses, so you never know. These are two guys who face defeat. When they get back in that ring, it's different versions of them now because they had to learn from the past, the experience they just had. So I would love to see it, but you never know which one gonna win, which one gonna come in right, which one gonna get clipped. You know, I know this that if I was fighting Ryan again, he would not be. I mean, Devin again, he would not be allowed to use snack,
Mm.
and I would not push for Vada to do the testing. It would have to use the same one Jake Paul used for his fight to do the drug testing, and it would be put in the contract that no Vada supplement and none of that. None of that would be allowed. Um, Not saying that snack is doing anything, but I would take the suspicion out of it, because last time he got a dirty urine from Vada and he was saying that was clean, that somebody spiked it or whatever else. And other people was kind of saying that. So I would take all of that away so that people could enjoy a fair fight, a good fight.
Tell me, first round goes by. Devin Haney goes on his Twitter and says Ryan is juicing again. And then Shakur Stevenson writes on top of that comment saying, I said the same thing. What's your reaction to that? And obviously people saying, hey, Ryan didn't look like this when he fought Rolly, and now he's back on the thing, man, the juice. But I don't know. What's your thoughts on it?
First, isn't Devin and Shakur snack fighters?
That-
Is it Snack the guy who said before he passed that he could make a steroid that can't be traced in
mm,
drug tests? So number one, before we could judge, we need to. It's like the popcorn, the kettle black. Not saying that they're doing anything dirty before anybody send any lawyers. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying this guy said that he could do that, and everybody running to these snack things and looking a little bigger too. So it's like, yo, maybe snack is really working in a good way and getting them both, but all of them get bulky during their fights. You haven't noticed that? So how they gonna judge him for getting bulky for his fight?
mm,
It's crazy.
yeah.
But
Right.
I don't think he cheated in any way. I think he learned from that behind whipping and knew this was his last hurrah if he lost. And that could motivate a man a whole different way. And this the first time that this was his last time getting the belt. Basically, if he didn't win this one. So I think this was put up or shut up, and he put up. It's that simple. I don't think he used any drugs, especially somebody who just got off suspension. You think he would really risk that? Think about that. It don't make sense. That's why, like, it's weird. This generation is weird. This guy just got popped. You really believe he's gonna risk it and popped again?
Mm.
Think about that. So Shakur and them could type whatever they want. That's just them and their opinions. They're entitled to it.
Here's Devin Haney working. Your boy Devin.
Is that work? Is
What you
that
think?
work?
What you think about the hook?
I think it's trash can juice.
Trash can juice.
Yeah, no disrespect to Devin. He's a good guy, but I could tell why I think it's trash can juice, and I could base it on science.
Okay. Tell me.
Okay. Number one, because people, oh, you got Devin the trash. Listen, he's not even turning his foot on the hook. How he
Mm-mm.
generating power from the leg? He using all shoulder to generate the power for that hook. See, do you see his front foot turning? Do you see him on the ball of the foot turning? So, from a coach's perspective, I could say that's a flaw. He's not generating maximum power from that hook. He's generating some power from the back and his shoulder muscles and a little bit of the hip, but he's not generating his bottom leg or nothing. So, to me, that's not a correct hook. So, that's what I call trash can juice.
Trash can juice. That's crazy.
It's just like saying it's garbage. But to me, if you're not gonna generate power from your legs, like they forgot the science of boxing. When you throw a left hook, you're supposed to generate in some sense. Otherwise, you're cocking in a sense.
Mm.
So it is what it is. I'm just answering from a coach's perspective. So all his casual fans, cause I see they need the bots need attention. They must have knew I was coming on here. Cause all them accounts is damn near fake. Cause they coming up with the weirdest names. So but either way, he not turning his leg. If you're not, anybody would tell you the power comes from the legs. If you're trying to generate a powerful hook, you're gonna turn that front leg. So it is what it is.
Hit the like button, yo. We got 376 people on the live, 84 likes. That's nasty work. We got to get the likes up.
That's
Breaking
right.
news. Breaking news. Mike Carpenter from the Ring has stated, that's right, in September, Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather. What's your thoughts?
So,
Ooh, he
like,
said,
what's supposed to be the
oh.
thought? Oh my God, they fighting. This is gonna be a great. They old as hell. They just trying to make some money. They making money, man.
Yo, I wasn't ready for that reaction.
They
I ain't gonna
making
lie to you.
money, man. Them
He
dude,
said,
man. Nobody
so?
care about that.
Nah.
Nah, I'd rather see Mason fight Kid. I'd
Mm,
rather see that. Nobody want to see no play fight. Um, they old as hell. Why would
yes.
that matter right now?
Mm.
Really? Y'all really getting excited from that?
No, I hear you on that. They're old, they're past their prime. At the end
And
of the day,
Rusty.
we just seen Manny Pacquiao with Mario Barrios. It didn't look too good. Started seeing his age come in. You can imagine what Floyd's gonna be looking like. Last time I seen Floyd, what I mean, he didn't look like it was like Floyd. I was seeing his body structure. It looked like he had like a little bit of love handles, like wasn't really like fit like he was normally fit, not really putting himself through that pain in that training camp, because the money and obviously the opportunities that it's just not. I don't know. They don't wake up for it. I see.
Well, Floyd should tell Shakur to move up. Then that might be an interesting fight. Right now, retired fighters that's doing exhibitions don't excite me. I'm in the fight business. I want to see a fight. That's just a cash grab. That's all that is. And it's a good move for them. They feed their families. But if they
What's your
want to fight, I would want to see Floyd fight somebody that's a champion, somebody really making it happen.
okay? Okay. What's your reaction? Big signing. Zuffa Boxing gets Conor Benn. Takes him away from Eddie Hearn's 10-year relationship that they've had and it's a one fight deal. They're talking about 15 million. Damn, talk to
Do
me.
your thing, Connor. Yo, people weird, man. This is Waldo World, man.
Walder World.
Waldo World, or like Alice in the, this is like you in Alice in the Wonderland or some shit. Like they prize fighters. He
Mm.
don't have no loyalty to that man. If the contract is over, the business is over.
Yep.
And if somebody offering you more money or for one fight, and if your man got his damn drawers up his ass because you went and made 15 million for one fight, and he wasn't even gonna give you 15 million for one fight,
Mm.
is that really your man? So that's the judge of loyalty, not on Conor Benn. Because he did one fight. He didn't do no 1 year. He didn't do no 2 years. He could have grabbed the 2 year deal. He did one fight. Where's his man at? Like, yo, go get that money. I'm right here when you get. And then he said, I still want him part of my crew. He didn't leave his man behind. He said, let's go get this money. So if his man is acting all tight because he's grabbing that money, then that's on him. He don't understand the game. Because that man been born rich, Eddie Hearns. He was born rich. He inherited his daddy's company. So the money don't matter to him. But you never know Conor Benn's situation. So come on, one fight, $15 million, anybody would have took it. Any of them could have sit there and say they wouldn't have. Everybody would have took that.
Mm.
And still been loyal to your man after this fight, be coming right back over here. We gonna do our thing. Finish doing our thing. Let me grab this 15 mil since they got it on the table for 39 minutes of my life.
Mm.
Come on. I don't
Check,
know.
check out Eddie Hearn going at.
Right now, Dana White has a new father. He has a new pappy. And pappy is Turkey Al Sheikh. And Dana White works for Turkey Al Sheikh. So good luck, get on with your job, and be a good boy. But let's be honest, right?
The war. The war
Hey,
has
he's
ended.
in his feelings. That's emotions. He can't be that emotional. And I'm not keen on Eddie. So me seeing Eddie thing, it don't matter to me about what Eddie go through. And Eddie know why I don't care what Eddie go through. Eddie just is disloyal. He tried to do the same shit. That's what I don't get. These dudes do the same shit. He just tried to do that with Virgil. Now his fighter gets snatched. And now by, oh, poor Eddie Hearn. Get the hell out of here. He just tried to do the same shit. It's a cutthroat business. This boxing business is cutthroat. Don't sit on y'all couches and believe this shit ain't. It's worse than the streets, man. This shit is worse than the streets. It ain't no loyalty here. The only ones you could be loyal to is your team and your family. There is no loyalty in boxing, whether from reporters, not saying all of them, but reporters to any of them, the fans. They'll switch up on you. You take a loss, see if your fans gonna sit there and rock with you. None of this shit is real. So I don't care about Eddie shit. Good for Eddie. I hope he lose some more fighters.
Oh,
I hope he
damn.
do. And he think I haven't heard his word. Where he said, somebody told him, Kid gonna knock. They told him in his face, Kid gonna knock Shakur out. He said, not on my watch. Well, put him in the ring then. But
Mm.
Eddie not gonna do it. So I don't feel bad for Eddie.
London, thank you for the two-piece. If you really want to see a fight, put your son in one.
My son got 19 fights and 2 belts already. WBA belts. What are you talking about? You put you on the fight.
Mm.
Whoever that is. Anyway, you gotta read some of your people things before I get off because I love that. That get me ready. That teach me how to
That
handle
get
these
you.
interviews.
That get you
Yes,
ready. That gets
that
you
get me
ready.
ready.
All
Come
right.
on,
I like
get
it.
them callers,
Smash
not
that like
callers,
button. You know not the callers, not the callers.
not the callers, because they be wasting time. They just be talking about nothing.
Yeah, they go a little. They're a little.
And
Depends on which
they
ones you
somebody
get.
said kid ain't knocking out Shakur. Why? Any man could get knocked out. Nobody invincible. So that's bullshit. Kid had his chance to fight Shakur, and y'all came up. We came up nothing. The British board took the license. So we didn't come up with nothing. Eddie Hearn's people took our license. Okay. Um, so that's about it. How is he a third generation boxer and you are not a boxer? No, I'm a coach. My daddy raised me to be a coach. I couldn't stay out the streets. Fuck being in the gym that long for me. I came up a whole different path. Your son bills, but I don't know what that means. They
What's up?
coming kind of fast, so I can't read them that fast. I don't got on glasses. But anyway,
What's your
pick
thoughts
whichever
on
one.
what's your thoughts on Errol Spence coming back
He
to
coming
fight
back to feed his
Tissue?
family. Coming back to feed his family and make millions doing it. What could I say as a man? Isn't that what a man's supposed to do? And all he know is boxing.
Mm-hmm.
So, it is what it is. I hope he's safe though. I hope he don't leave out like Ali or nothing. Sometimes you gotta hang it all up, hang them gloves up. But everybody got their own story. You never know the bills or anything or the legacy he trying to build for his great grandkids or something. So
Right. Yep.
mhm.
No, absolutely. I'm actually about to get Henry Garcia on right now,
All right,
coach.
do your thing. I'll talk to you later. Thank you for having me.
Appreciate your time as always, man. And thank you. God bless and enjoy the rest of your day, man.
You too, and tell Henry Garcia I said congrats.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel yet. It's your boy Mills from Mill City Boxing, home of the high level pro boxing media, the Fighters and Trainers channel, and most importantly, the People's channel. We're going to hit up Henry to make sure that he's ready to jump on. Salute to everybody on the live. Really appreciate you guys for tapping in with your boy. Hey, what's up, Coach?
We're just waiting for the brother. No worries, huh? Hey, where's that, brother? Thank you, brother. Thank you. Hey, all right. All right.
Henry Garcia in the building. Henry, what's salute, y'all? Salute. We got three. What? You ready to go, Coach?
How much was it, Lauren?
Smash the like button. Double tap the screen, guys. Double tap the screen. Let's get these likes up. Let's get these likes all the way up. We're gonna be having Henry Garcia on right now after the big win that just happened this weekend. Let's get those likes up. I hear Ryan. I hear Ryan Garcia in the background. Henry, did you pick it up with your? Hold on. Let me call him again. He might have picked it up, but he picked it up with his. He picked it up.
What's up, George?
What's going on, Henry?
All right, brother. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm just here on the live. We got over 300 plus people, and I just sent you the link. If you're ready to jump on now.
Yeah. Hang on. Give me a moment. Give me a moment.
No biggie. I can get the call-ins ready. You just let me know when you're ready.
All right, brother. Thank you.
You
Thank
are.
you, brother.
I'm on. All right. Sounds good. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel. Once again, guys, really appreciate you guys for tuning in right now. We're gonna get the call-ins ready so you guys can call in while we wait for Henry Garcia to tap in with us. So we are live on Instagram. Live. If you guys want to come on and let's talk boxing. Let's talk boxing. Let's talk about this week. This week's fights. Let's get right into it. Salute to everybody on the live. I just also seen on Ring Magazine, March 21st, they have rescheduled the Carlos Adames and Ammo Williams fight on the zone. So make sure you guys uh, be aware of that as well. Salute Corey Spinks, Bernard Hackett on the live. Salute to y'all, man. Let's get this thing going. We got the call-ins ready on Instagram. What's up, coaches? What's up, legend? What's,
What's
go-
up, good bro?
what's going on, brothers?
Man, another day, champ. Another day.
Man, oh man. I'm telling you, that Zuffa boxing boy, that big Conor Benn signing, man. Talk to me.
Hey, Super Boxer doing it, champ. I can only say just from looking at the way the tea leaves go, a lot of fighters and their management team realize they got to get off them sinking ships. They realize they got to get off them sinking ships.
My boy, yo, you signed the Zuffa contract. You got your boy in the Mercedes dealership right now taking a picture and all that. It gotta be good.
Oh, Shorty went and got that today. He went and got that today.
I like that. I like that. Corey,
Yeah,
you on the live?
yeah, I'm on there.
What's up with you, man?
Man, nothing chilling, man. Seeing everything going on with boxing.
You know what you think about the ladies' fight last night?
It was cool, man. Yeah. I think they gave the people what they want to see because you know what I'm saying. What's the name? It didn't back down from Carissa. You know.
She
Nah,
did
it
it.
was a good fight. Yeah, that fight was super entertaining. Well, them went at it from the start, and whoever say they didn't get their money's worth is lying.
Mm.
They fought, man. They really did. They fought, man. It's been good boxing, man. Ever since this beginning of the year, it's been good boxing, bro.
For sure.
They starting the year off with a bang.
For sure. What do you think about the co-main event? Atif, his opponent. You know, he kind of like fainted. You know what I mean? After a headbutt. I mean, that was a little awkward. Something different. What's your thoughts on that?
Man, I hope the young man is fine. I think it was a shame that either.
Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel yet. It's your boy Mills from Mill City Boxing. What's going on? Henry Garcia after a big win
What's up,
again.
brother?
What's
How
going
are
on,
you?
Coach? How are you?
All right, man. All right. Just here enjoying life, enjoying
As
this
you
victory.
as you should, as you should,
Did I
man.
tell you? Did I tell you?
Yes, you did.
I did.
Yes, you did. Listen, man. I mean, what's your reaction to the fight?
You know what? It was like a it was just like a story, a dream that came true. We go way back, and it was something that we planned carefully, of course, because he was the bigger guy. But all the pieces came together, and the fight plan that I initiated was on point. Um, and it was great, man. It was a great feeling, man. Great feeling.
Sweeping right hook was definitely the money punch, and it started really quick right from the first round. You know, you
Right.
touched him up top, then a lot of people don't see the one that he snuck down low in the body as well, and then
That's
went on
correct.
top after. It was a great setup, man. What was your
That's
reaction to the actual knockdown itself, and do you feel like it played a major factor in the fight? Did
abs-
you feel like it possibly, you guys could have got him out of there? After listening to your son in the post press conference, he said, "Whoa, man, if this is this gonna happen at round one?"
well, you know what, George? It was something that we worked on in the locker room, actually. Just like I always say.
Absolutely. Right, right. I mean, now you completely clearly outcoached his former coach Guzman, and a lot of people are talking about their corner on the side. Not a lot of direction for Mario Barrios as well. I mean, what a great choice from Ryan and yourself to be able to, keep it back home, because it seemed like you guys clearly seen something that others aren't.
Right. Well, see, like I've always told you, I think I told you on the last interview that people forget that I've been with him. I'm not a new coach. Remember, I told you I'm not a new coach. I'm his dad. I've been coaching him since day one. So with all the experience that I have, going back to the amateur days and now as a professional, I mean, it was easy for me. It was just, I let other people do whatever they have to do. If they want to train them, that's fine. As long as Ryan and I are okay with it. But for this particular championship, he chose me. He picked me. So,
I was grateful for that. It was something that was special, and the results were just amazing.
When throughout the fight did you know that you guys had it in the bag? Obviously, there was a big speed difference in it, and
Yeah.
that was obviously a lot of people seen
Mhm.
that. Great
Right.
jab, great jab. Lots of people talked
Exactly.
about his jab not
Exactly.
being used as normally, but you've clearly been telling your son to throw that jab. I mean,
Exactly.
it seems like it was the money punch to set everything up for the fight.
Yeah. Well, back in the amateur days, that's what I was telling you. And if you notice in the 12th round, I said, "How many jabs, Ryan?" And I've always said that, and he always knew. He says, "Dad, 15." If you hear the 12th round, my instructions, I don't know if they'll ever show it, but I told him, let's end up with the jab. We're gonna start off with the jab. We're gonna end up with the jabs. Because I knew that was key. And he listened. He listened, and it worked out beautifully. But yeah, that's that was those are key moments that occurred during the fight.
Did you picture a 12-round shutout like that?
well, well, let me answer your question though. I apologize that you asked me about when did we know. I would say the seventh round is
Seventh?
when I knew. Yes, no, I
It
know where I'm at.
was that around the time you started telling him that he should throw the left hook? Maybe that's
Yes,
that time.
yes, and you know why? He told me, Dad, I hurt my hand. I hurt my right hand. And when he said that, I said, okay, now we could use the left. Now we could go with the hook. And it worked out great. I said, I said, your adrenaline's gonna kick in. Your right hand is still gonna be there. Not gonna be as effective, but it's gonna be there. Keep on using it, but don't use it that hard. But that's when he chose the left. And that was our game plan, that people were expecting the left hook, but I knew that, and I said, you know what, we're going to change it. And it was beautiful.
Their team believed that they were ready for that, and it didn't look like it was they were ready for that. Preparing for the actual right hand itself. Do you feel like they were just talking, or do you feel like they were actually preparing for the game plan that
They
you
were
had?
prepared. Yeah, they were preparing for the left hook by all certainty, because I knew that. I mean, come on, everybody in the world was saying, "Watch out for his left hook. Watch out for his left hook." I mean, when you hear that, I mean, what else can they do but prepare for that? But I knew better. And I'm glad, like I said, there's other coaches out there that train him, but I have my own ideas. You know what I mean? I have my own ideas. People now realize that, and they recognized it, that I'm a good coach. And of course, I mean, I've been doing this, for a long time.
It was a touching moment when Ryan said that this was these belts are for my dad. You come and you respond and say, listen, kind of like showing them I don't want to put that pressure on you. Like
Right,
you already have made me proud as a pops, and it seemed like it was a great moment. But I mean, I'm seeing all these other fathers that are coaches look at that moment. It seems to
right,
me they keep coming back to the channel and talking about that moment. You talk to me about that moment.
right. Well, you know what? Like I've always said, to be a coach, you have to know what you're doing. You have to be qualified. Remember, I told you that.
Yes.
Okay, so being that I'm his dad and I'm qualified, you have to remain calm. You can't be over, excited over things, or, like, I mean, I hate to say this, but, Teal's dad, how he was shouting,
Hmm.
and he was saying, you gotta do, he gave him no instructions. See, I'm totally the opposite. What I did was I made sure that he was going to go ahead and listen to me as long as I remained calm. Did you see how calm I was? Okay, when
Yes.
you're calm during any fight, but in this particular case, it was a championship. So you have to make sure that you're calm, that you look at him straight in the eye and give him proper instructions. And Ryan's the type that if you don't give him proper instructions, he's gonna want to go ahead and just, well, all right, take it for what it is. But no, he listened. He knew that what I was giving him was the right and proper instructions, and he applied it. It was beautiful.
I loved it.
I loved
And
it.
let me tell you, I felt like people were counting you out, Henry. I really felt like they were counting you out, and you showed different.
Wow.
Did you feel like they were counting you out?
To a certain degree, to a certain degree, but I know better. I mean, it's like people got to understand, yeah, you're a coach, you're okay, I get it, but what about the root? See, the root is where it begins. And I've been doing this since the roots, since the beginning. Okay. And to me, that's something that you can't buy, bro. It's already there. It grew already. And I've always said that it's got to be God's time, you know, and it took so many years. And guess what? It took nearly 2 decades for this to happen. I mean, tell me, isn't that special?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can count me out, but God never counted me out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that's all that matters to me. And look at for all those haters and all those people, look what happened.
They're
I
saying
proved them
otherwise
wrong.
now. They're saying otherwise now.
Yeah, they're loving me now. They're loving me now,
Don't you
right?
like that, huh?
I love it, man.
Even to Chris Algieri,
Did you hear
he
that?
had to pay his homage.
You know what? I heard his rebuttal. And he was just had to laugh. He was like, damn, Henry got me good, man. I told him that corny ass partner of his, and I
Mm-hmm.
don't care to know his name. It doesn't matter. Robert Garcia was another one, Timothy Bradley was another one, but it's like they don't know me, but now they know me. And that's all that matters.
Right. Right.
Right?
Absolutely. Now, tell me, and round one goes by, and then you have Shakur Stevenson on the broadcast in the same time, right? And
Okay.
you clearly said that you wanted that fight. Haney says after the first round, he says
Hmm.
Ryan's on that juice. Then Shakur responds
Hmm.
saying, "I was saying the same thing."
Hmm.
Clarissa responds saying, "Where's the VADA testing?"
Yeah.
What's your
You know
reaction
what,
to them?
man? I got to bite my tongue, man. Because I want to say the same thing I said to Chris Algieri. They're all piece of shits, bro. I'm sorry. I don't like people like that, man. You got your ass kicked, Devin. Accept it, okay? I mean, it wasn't something that happened deliberately. You know what I mean? So don't give me this. And Shakur, we beat his butt in the amateurs. Okay, he knows it. And Clarissa Shields, of course, she's gonna favor, Shakur and Devin, their statements. But it doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter because my son, when he's 100%, I keep on telling people, when he's 100%, he's gonna knock you out. Okay, so it doesn't matter what they say, But it upsets me because I'm the father and I'm the coach now, and you can't do that. You guys say, hey man, the guys are pretty good. They're good. Other people are saying that they saw a different Ryan. They thought he was a one punch critter. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay. Is he not
He showed
anymore? Right?
he showed a lot of arsenal there.
He never was. I know he was never. He was never once was. He just never had it's to just use that he never had to use his tools because he kept on knocking people out like in the first second round. So it's hard to see his skills. But in this particular case, it was amazing because the guy was 6 foot tall. All the rabble about what they're bringing up is just because they can't accept who Ryan is and what he's done. Right. So they want excuses. It's a big excuse. Right. It's a big excuse. Yeah. So, the bottom line is that we executed properly and we did our job. And I'm telling you, man, this is so much satisfaction. You have no idea. So much satisfaction. And they gave me a belt too, George. They gave me a belt. I didn't even know that. But WBC is the only one that does that. They give the trainer a belt as well. So that's amazing. They're gonna have my picture on there, and then they're gonna have Ryan. So they're gonna have two of us there. Is that amazing or what?
That's dope. And I also seen Ryan's chain, the new WBC chain that they give out now,
Yeah, and
starting
that's
with Ryan.
new. That's new.
Right.
And you know what was funny? You know what I told Sullivan? I said, Mauricio. He looked straight at me, man. I said, Mauricio, don't worry. I'm gonna pay the sanction fees. Was that classic or what, brother? You should have seen the smile on his face.
Yeah, that's funny as
Yeah, that's
hell.
classic, brother.
So you guys are now the new WBC champions. That gotta feel some type
Welterweight
of
championship. Yeah,
welterweight champ. You
welterweight.
gotta put
Yeah.
some respect on that, right? Because
You got
that
it, brother, because those are the classics, brother. De La Hoya, Mayweather, Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran, and
Trinidad.
now Ryan Garcia. Come on, brother.
Yeah.
Right? That's
Yes.
huge.
One of the
And,
biggest.
and that weight class is no joke.
No,
That weight class is no joke. You know it.
absolutely. Now we're here, and we seen Devin Haney today post up a
Hmm.
flyer with you and with not just Devin, but the Ring magazine. Posting the rematch,
Yeah, yeah,
being one of the biggest fights in boxing. Is
yeah.
that rematch bigger than a Shakur Stevenson fight?
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. By far, there's no comparison. In fact, you know what? Shakur, in order for him to fight us, he's going to have to come up to 47.
Straight up,
And I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you why. Straight up, because Crawford, didn't he go up to Canelo
right? No,
and he
no
got it? He got
rehydration.
it right, and he got respect, right? Okay, why doesn't Shakur go up to Ryan? Think about it. He wants Ryan to go on a catch weight. We don't want to go start going down. You know what I mean? Unless it makes sense, but I doubt it. But if he wants it, hey, come to us. Because we're already there now. So it makes sense to me. And let's see what happens. But yeah, Haney all the way. The only thing that's going to be a problem is his father,
How come?
because the guy knows us since the amateur days. He knows how we are. You think he wants that, especially knowing that Ryan now his right hand is good, his right hand is healthy. And also if Ryan beats him completely, I know he will, and knocks him out, his career is over. He's not gonna want that. In jeopardy for sure. Yeah,
So you believe that Bill Haney's scared to put his son in there with your son?
absolutely, 1,000%, not 100,000%. And I could tell him straight up. But I already know you're gonna hear it, just like I always tell you. You're gonna hear it, and mark my words, you're gonna hear it. Give it a week or so.
you know, Speaking of that, gearing up to the fight, he was saying that, obviously Lupe, your attorney, stated that you guys were VADA tested the complete throughout
Right.
this camp. He was talking about a program called 365 that is something that that he wanted you guys to enroll in. Now, because of that, and that's additional testing. I understand.
You know what, bro? Yeah, listen. They're always gonna want a lot of crap, just because they always want to have excuses, as to why they don't want to fight him, or what they gotta do. No, we're not doing anybody's way. We're doing it the Vada way. We did it. We did it properly. There's no secret there. But you're not gonna dictate what we have to do just to satisfy you. Screw you. I still don't trust them. And bless his soul, Victor Conte, he's done. He's over with, right? And bless his soul, but I still don't trust him. And I never will. Because as far as I'm concerned, we got set up. And a lot of people know that as well.
So do you feel like this?
Especially Joe Goosen. I spoke
Mhm.
to him.
Mm. Talk
Interesting,
to
huh?
how was that conversation after the fight?
Oh, it was amazing. He goes, Henry, he goes, we're Virgos. Because did you know his birthday is the same day as mine?
I did not know that.
September 7th. So we're both Virgos. We know each other. And he was so proud of me. He goes, you know what, Henry? He goes, I always knew you were pretty sharp.
Can't hear you, coach. I think you get a phone call. Smash the like button. Double tap the screen if you guys are on mobile devices as well. We got the one and only Henry Garcia in the house in Vegas with us. And the fight was what? Just this Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. So salute to Team Garcia. Salute
Hmm.
We here, we back.
We're
So
back. We're back. Okay, brother. So ahead. Sorry
so
about
do
that. It was Lupe.
no problem. So tell me, do you feel like this the that the 365 testing, do you feel like that's going to be an ongoing thing and that's the reason why the fight won't happen?
I don't know what even that means. I never even heard of it. Honestly. All I've heard. Yeah.
Who's gonna hear about it? It'll be me because I
Yeah.
work with Lupe.
Yeah. I honestly, we never heard about it. I've all I heard was Vada and this other one, but I never heard of 365.
What's 365? Do you know?
But we're
Have you
looking
ever heard
into
that
it. But
before?
again,
Hi, Lupe.
you know,
It's Lisa.
100%.
Henry's on an
Now,
interview, but the guy's asking
we
about Devin Haney saying we were supposed to sign with some 365.
go ahead. Sorry
Testing.
about that.
You heard of that?
so now that we are
Don't know
here.
what he's talking about.
No,
Okay,
no, no
I
problem.
just heard from Lupe
Yeah.
that he said he doesn't even know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
anyway, go ahead. Go ahead.
So
Mhm.
I mean, do you feel like the fight will happen or not?
I want it to happen, of course. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I want it to happen the second fight. But there's other names that popped up too. And it's not Shakur, it's other names that popped up.
So he couldn't
And I'll let you know about them soon. Well, I mean, okay, one of them could be Pacquiao, believe it or not.
Did you need something from him?
That's what I'm talking about. Now, remember, De La Hoya,
Oh,
he
okay.
fought
I'll let him
Julio
know that.
Cesar Chavez Jr., Senior, remember? Well,
And
we're thinking
Pacquiao.
the same,
Okay.
exactly, passing the torch. So we're thinking the same thing with Pacquiao. Is that
Mm.
amazing or what?
Yeah, there was actually just talks of rumors of saying that Pacquiao will be coming back to fight Floyd Mayweather.
I don't know about that. But you know what? It doesn't matter. Floyd Mayweather should stay in his, stay retired. But if he wants to go ahead and do that, that's fine. But I don't know. I don't see that interest.
One name that really, when I was doing my
Absolutely.
research, popped up was a text, actually a tweet from Conor Benn saying that we will see you, Ryan Garcia, uh, 2026, late
Yeah.
2026. Obviously, a new signing for Zuffa Boxing. Is
Zuffa,
that
right.
is that something that interests you guys as far as possibly fighting Conor
Oh,
Benn
finish the interview.
and being obviously in that platform, Paramount and Zuffa Boxing?
Yeah, well, Zuffa, I know he signed with Zuffa and all that, but I think that was a big mistake because they have their own organization. Okay,
Right.
it's where he was. It would have been a lot easier. Now you have Dayton White involved, and that gets very complicated. We don't need that right now. We want things to go smooth.
Mm, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I figured there would be some friction.
We're gonna tell him something.
Okay, George, we got a message for you. What's that?
So I talked to Lupe, and Lupe said, any questions about testing? He said, go ahead and call him. He'll answer them for you. Never heard of 365.
Okay, there it is. See?
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'll pass you the number later on if
I
you have any
appreciate it.
questions.
No,
Okay, brother?
I definitely appreciate it, man.
So you
Um,
can hear it from the source.
there it is.
There it
So,
is.
what's your thoughts of, Conor Benn wanting that fight with Ryan Garcia?
You know what? That would have been perfect.
He said he
But
would bet anybody any money that Barrios would knock out Ryan Garcia. That's what I
and
heard.
guess what? Guess what? We offered him 20 grand. We said, okay, 20 grand. We'll send you 20 grand if you want to bet it. And guess what? There's the truth. He didn't even respond.
Oh no, that's nasty
That
work.
that's nasty.
That's
Exactly.
nasty work. Yo, Conor
That's
Ben, we need some
exactly.
answers right now.
Hey, let him know he's a fake. Cause we off we gave him that offer
20,
and he didn't respond.
20 band.
20 20 bands and he didn't respond.
Wow. What do you get
What
out of
what does
that?
that tell
What do you
you?
get out of that?
Huh?
What do you get out of that?
Fear and the truth.
Mm,
That's what I get out of it.
the
And
truth.
I'm telling you, I wanted it. Trust me, we wanted it. And when he said that, we wanted even more, but we put him to the test. He said, okay, here's 20 bands. Let's do it. No response.
Mm.
And I'm glad you're putting it on air because that's the truth.
Speaking of no response, Rolly Romero, he goes out on an interview, I believe on Fight Hype. He says, we had a rematch clause and you don't see nobody calling me out.
Well, you know what? We want to, but so many names came up. But I would love that. Abs, you know me, I would love something like that. But there's bigger names too. There's names now. Now we got the say so. But I would love that. We're thinking, you know, Rolly. We're thinking Shakur down the road if he comes up. We're thinking Haney, of course, and we're thinking Rolly. So it's like it's all there. Conor Benn. We're even thinking Virgil Ortiz down the road.
Mm. Virgil Ortiz.
We're on the driver's seat right now. Literally,
That's
literally.
interesting. Yeah, literally, right? I was actually reading some stuff that Virgil Ortiz was talking about. Obviously him and Oscar, they're going through their little battle there. Um, Virgil Ortiz feeling like he's the best fighter in Golden Boy's stable. I mean,
Yeah.
what do you think? Do you feel like there's some jealousy there?
Uh, yes, yes. Because let me tell you something, man. You know, we know Virgil Ortiz, we know that, but when they're on hold, you know, and something going on and other things are coming around them, you're gonna get a lot of that. You're gonna get a lot of that stuff, and I feel sorry for Virgil Ortiz because he was up and coming, and he was doing a lot of things, but he just he got caught in the web. He got caught in the web, and that's bad. You do not want to be caught in the web because you know what happened with Mikey Garcia and Barrios, top rank, right? I think he halted his career for about what 2 years,
Mm,
maybe three, maybe three. He's in a bad situation, so he's got to be careful.
mm.
He's got to be careful.
Yeah. And I see that Oscar and Ryan, they had their little moment in the press conference. You know, and I feel like a lot of people gravitated to that moment of them because they've had their back and forth back in the days. But it seems to me that you guys are happy and you guys have a few more fights with him.
Well, I mean, we got a couple more, but not as much as we did Saturday. It's we got more leadway at the moment.
To the ATM.
You know,
Okay. Now,
Oh yeah.
yeah, so we're
because normally in some contracts we normally see that once you get that title, you're there you're gonna be with the promoter for possibly a little bit longer because you have the WBC title now.
that's right, that's right. Hey,
Oh,
George,
yeah,
let me put you on hold for a moment, okay?
no biggie,
Hang
no
on,
biggie,
I'll be right back.
no problem. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Salute to everybody on the live. Davis, he pulling up out of trucks in LA with tank tops on. Oh man. Salute to everybody on the live. We're going to be getting the call ins ready. If you guys want to call in, ask Henry Garcia a question, you guys are more than welcome to right now on Mill City Live on Instagram. If you guys want to come on, state your facts, state your opinions, but most importantly, ask some great questions for our guests. Make sure you also subscribe to Mill City Boxing on YouTube. Salute, salute. We got Coach Brell in the building. What's going on, Coach? Salute, my boy. Salute, salute, my boy. I got Henry Garcia tapping in with us. He got a phone call right now. But we live. We live on Instagram on Mill City Boxing. Coach Rel in the building with some Starbucks.
What up, bro?
What's good?
Always.
Always, you always got a cup. Tell them.
Starbucks is the start with bucks.
Mm.
One winner.
Talk to me, man. Listen, I got Henry Garcia on the other line. He can't hear us right now, but what's your thoughts on Ryan Garcia beating Mario Barrios and now being the new WBC champion?
Congratulations to Ryan Garcia, but uh, Mario Barrios a one stick fighter. He got one way forward. I expect Ryan Garcia to do exactly what he done to him if he was himself and not the crazy Ryan Garcia that he was, but he uh he got himself together, he brought his team together, and he looked amazing.
Now, at the end of the fight, he calls out Shakur Stevenson. Your boy, talk to me. Do you feel like it's a good fight?
Everybody wants that Shakur Stevenson fight. That's where the money at right now. Know what I'm saying? They they calling out Shakur because they think he a little 40 pounder. He'll be a little 47, but there's a realistic fight is Keyshawn. He want to move up to 47. He want to move. Why they ain't calling Keyshawn out? I mean,
Mm,
so everybody want to go with Keyshawn versus Shakur, which you never happened. But the realistic fights that people don't, that that's able to be made, that can get made, the fighters don't want it. They just want the money fight and the things that's not possible to happen.
mm, okay. Okay, so when you say that that should be Keyshawn's fight, I mean, what's going on? Henry Garcia in
I'm
the
back,
house.
brother.
We
Let's
back.
go,
We
brother.
back. I got the call-ins ready, man. Just for people,
Let's
anybody
go.
want to ask some questions and stuff
Ask me
like
some
that.
questions. Uh, ask me the question and let me know if they appreciated what I did in the corner.
For sure. So listen, man, we got another coach on the live, Coach Rel.
Okay.
He actually does pad work, mitt work for some of the
Okay.
greatest boxers in the game right now. Even Shakur Stevenson in his
Okay.
past three last fight, last camps, I believe. Three. There's
o-
last three.
Okay.
So we got Rel, we got Coach Henry Garcia on the live. What's your thoughts on the fights?
Ryan Garcia looked amazing, like I said.
Appreciate it.
Team together. He got his team together. He brought his father back in. They did a great job, but it was like I said, it was something that should have been done against Mario Barrios. Mario Barrios is a one-trick pony. I mean, all he know how to do is go forward, and Ryan Garcia is supposed to, as he should.
So, do you feel like people believe that you guys should have did this, Henry? You guys should have did that to Mario Barrios?
You know what? I mean, whether whoever a one trick pony. I mean, to me, it's like it doesn't matter. Because the coaches are the ones that need to prepare their fighter. Like they said that Ryan was a one trick pony, right? They said the
Yeah.
same thing. But as a coach and a father, didn't I change things? And
Mm,
that's what you're supposed to do as a coach. You're supposed to change things. And if they didn't, and knowing that Joe Goosen is Hall of Famer, supposedly trainer, right? He should have known better.
That's what y'all think, man. That's what y'all think. He's a back in the day he was.
Yeah. Hey, I like what you said back in the day. I love that. I love that.
Back
That was
in the
perfect.
day.
Yeah, and things
And
change. I agree.
you got these Hall of Fame trainers that never trained nobody from scratch. All the Hall of Famers that they getting credit for was already who they was when they went to them.
they're
I
not
totally
breeding them. He said they're not breeding them.
I totally agree, and that's why I told Bob Santos. I'm gonna say this live. I told Bob Santos they should have kept you. I said it, man. I, and you know what? I don't know if I should say this, but he
Say it
says,
anyways.
say it anyways. Okay. He says, Henry. He goes, that's boxing. He goes, when you lose two fights, he goes, you're out. He said like that. So you got to be careful.
And I know exactly what he meant, but he goes, "Hey Henry, you know, you're awesome, man." He gave me props. He goes, "You're awesome, man. You did a great job." They didn't expect it. A lot of people didn't expect me, but right.
You said you on top of the world, Henry.
I am. You know what? And rightly so, because I don't know if a lot of people know this, but I've been doing this since he was 7 years old. So I deserve this, okay? Because I've earned it, right? I've
Yeah,
earned it.
absolutely.
That's 100 in there.
Thank you.
If you want to stay on top of the world, stay away from Shakur.
Well, you know what? That's what they said about Haney. Sorry. They said the same
Ooh.
thing, brother. So I don't want to hear that. Just because you do mitts with him, hey, just because you do mitts with him, hey, like Bruce Lee said, mitts don't hit back, boards don't hit back, brother. So don't come up with that, please. You're disrespecting me. You're disrespecting me, brother.
Nah, I'm not, man. You're a great guy. First of all, you're a great father. Keep being a great father. But
Well, anyways, let's keep it neutral. How's that? Let's keep it neutral.
let's go.
New caller coming in. What's going on, my boy? Fox in the building. We, we good. We good. We got Henry Garcia on the live with us today.
That's right.
We talking
What's
about the
up, brother?
fights, man. We seeing all the great things that Henry has done in the corner to be able to
Right.
get this win. I mean, what you think about the corner? This is another fighter right here, as well, Galante Fox.
Oh, hi there. How you doing?
Ryan Garcia's dad and trainer. Yep.
What's up, brother? How are you doing?
What were you saying, Fox? Wash.
Right.
Look like a laundry mat in there.
Yeah. Well, we were well prepared. Let's put it that way. We learn from the past. That's what everybody should know and learn. But we had a good fight plan, and it got executed perfectly. So I'm really happy about that.
I like. I like it. Yo, Rel, my man Henry, he wants that Shakur smoke. He wants it.
Henry ready.
And you know who wants
Wow.
it more? His son.
Everybody wants it. Everybody
No,
wants
no,
it.
no, 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 no. Listen. No, 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 no. I gotta stop you there. Don't say everybody wants it. Everybody wants my boy. Okay.
Ooh.
Everybody wants my boy.
He
Okay.
said
Don't
we
say
the
we want
best. He
Shakur.
said we the
Shakur.
best.
If we're gonna fight Shakur, I want Shakur to be like Crawford, and I want him to come to our weight class, 147. No, none of this catch weight stuff, because that ain't gonna mean nothing to us.
Ooh.
Okay. You want to be brave and you want to be tough. Hey, come to our division, 147. We'll meet you there. Okay. Other than that, I can't respect that. I'm sorry, I can't.
I love the energy that Henry Garcia is giving out today. That's all I'm gonna say, people. New caller coming in, Coda in the building.
Let's go, brother. All right. What's up, brother?
We
Yo,
got
Coda,
Coach.
how you
We
doing, bro? Yo, great performance. First of all, you was a smooth operator in that corner, gang. I ain't gonna lie.
I love
You know what
that.
I'm saying?
Hey,
smooth
brother.
Yo, you was so smooth when you was
operator.
talking. I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
this is a
brother.
good fighter right here.
Smooth operator.
Operator. I love that, brother. I love that. Hey, You know what? I'm gonna keep that, man, because I like that. Yeah,
That's your
I was a
nickname.
smooth operator
Yo,
too.
Coda, you just give him a nickname.
That's
Smooth
right. Hey,
operator.
there you go. So from now on, call me smooth operator because I was smooth. Let's go, brother. Let's.
Yo, Will said y'all cheated like he not the cheat code, man. He the real life cheat code, man. Talk about y'all
Hey, I tell you, the main thing. Hey, always remember when it's a championship bout, especially a championship bout, you can't over excite your fighter. You can't do that because he's already under a lot of pressure. Remember that. You can't give him something that he can't. He can't. You can't give him something that he can't handle. So you got to remain calm. You got to remain smooth so that he can
Operator.
smooth operate. So he can listen and he can execute. My cheat code got nothing to do with substances. What?
Okay. That's my guy Rel.
for sure,
He
for
he
sure,
want
for
he
sure.
wants your nickname. He wants your nickname. You heard?
Nah, nobody can have my nickname. Not anymore.
He wants that smooth operator, John. Nah, he like that. He like the cheat code. I know he embodied that John, for sure.
Hey, but you know what?
I like that you said
I
that
want.
though. I like
I,
that you said though. My fault. Go ahead.
What were you
well,
saying?
listen. I said I wanted to thank him for saying that. That I was smooth. I appreciate that.
Nah, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, it was like evident. You know what I'm saying? It was visibly like evident. Y'all were locked in the corner, like y'all were, like together. So it was definitely evident. But I like that you said that. You can't
Right.
hype your fighter up, right? Because when Ryan hurt Devin Haney, he was
Right.
like real antsy to try to get him out of there, and he like the adrenaline spoke like the adrenaline spiked, and I feel like it got him tired. But when he dropped Barrios, he stood calm and relaxed, man, and patient. You dig what I'm saying? So it definitely shows a little improvement.
Right.
Like patient with like fighting, so for sure.
D Savo, thank you for the two piece. Last week you guys said 144, no clauses. What has changed? So obviously in an interview with Ryan Garcia and the Versace podcast, he said he would do it at 144. What's the change?
WBC
What's the change, Henry?
Well, the change is that we're
Go ahead.
okay. Here,
Hold up.
here,
Let's sit together.
here's a change. The change is that now we have a purpose. Now we have a belt, right? Now we're in the driver's seat. And we don't want to be going backwards. We want to move forward. So
Mm,
whoever's behind us, hey, stay behind us. We're going forward.
okay.
So if if
Okay.
if if if
leverage.
if
My fault.
Shakur if Shakur hangs around with Crawford a lot, I think Crawford should give him that advice. You know what? You want to reach glory. You want to reach, yourself as being a top notch fighter. Do what I did when I fought Canelo. I went up to him, and he also went two weight classes above. We're just asking for a few pounds here. You know what I mean? So come on, let's get real here.
Ooh, direct message. Direct message to Shakur Stevenson. If you're hanging out with
Right,
Crawford, tell him. I like what you just did right there. You do
right.
some subliminal messages. I see what you just did right there. The one
Hey,
on one
I'm a smooth operator now. Okay.
operator. Yep, yep.
Smooth operator. Just remember.
Hold on 1 second.
He's all
The
mad right now.
the one on one. Thank you for the two piece. Hi, coach. Will we
Hey,
ever
you gotta
see
give
the
this man
rematch
more
with
than a
Tank?
two piece. Hey, George, hang on. You gotta give this man more than a two piece. Come on, brother. Come on, please. This dude, man, he does a lot for everybody. Give him more than two piece. That's my advice. Thank you. Go ahead,
Okay.
brother.
Okay. The one on one. Thank you for the two piece. Hi, coach. Will we ever see the rematch with Tank? Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man. You might wake Tank up. Uh oh. Smash the like button, y'all. Double tap the screen if you're on mobile devices as well. Appreciate you guys for tapping in. We got over 322 people on the YouTube live stream, and we got a full panel on the Instagram live. I see that Henry Garcia has froze for a moment because he is driving. But salute to everybody in the panel, man.
What's going on, man? City?
What's going on? What's going on?
Now, I say the call out, but Ryan called out Shakur Stevenson. Shakur gonna
Hold
fight
on one second.
today.
Hold on one second. You got a question for Henry Garcia?
Yeah. I said, do Ryan really fight Shakur Stevenson this year? Would they really fight this year at a catch weight or at 147?
Or you think he playing around?
I think Shakur
Come
gonna
on, brother.
take
We're not here to play. We're not here to play. We just gotta do things right. Remember, we're in the driver's seat now.
Mmm.
Okay. Okay.
The driver's seat.
That's right.
You know what I
That's
mean?
right.
When you become that popular superstar, then become champion, this shit hit different.
That's right, brother.
When you hit 1.2 pay-per-view buys and then you become champ, this shit hit different.
Hey, but let me go back to Tank, man, because I like Tank. I really do. I like him. I just wish he straightens out his life. I hope things will work out for him. I'm praying for him, brother, because I know he's a good man.
There you
So
go.
scratch what I said. I just don't. I want him to be the person that when I met him, because I did meet him, and he was a very nice guy, man. So I want to keep it there. I want to keep it real.
Much respect. Much
I'm gonna
respect.
say this. I'm gonna say this to you, Henry Garcia. I think Ryan
Go
Haney
ahead, brother.
again. He gonna be there Haney again. No,
What happened?
He said that your son is gonna beat Devin Haney again.
and it's gonna be more.
Oh,
I'm gonna tell you why.
you know,
Devin Haney don't want that smoke. At first, he said he didn't want to do it again. Now Ryan got that belt now. Now Devin Haney, let's see where you really go now, Devin Haney. The ball is your court now, Devin. Ryan got the belt now.
No, but
Now Devin Haney,
hey, man,
we the
you're
real.
you're 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 a smart man, man. You're a smart man. You know what's up. You know what's up.
See, hey, I see the play because guess what? Devin Haney, you
Mhm.
say Devin Haney took all that smack about, let's do it again, Devin Haney. Let's do it again for everything. Two belts,
That's right.
and it's gonna be more money
Hey,
for two.
well, I mean, forget about the money, but
Yeah,
and we're gonna do it, the way people want to see it, and we're saying yes. We are saying yes, but the father is saying no. Go figure.
and that's crazy because Ryan fight anybody. I will say Ryan will fight anybody based
You
on
know,
how.
Ryan will fight anybody. Ryan will fight
Yeah, I
anybody,
will say that. I will say
and
that.
that's the way it should be. That's the way it should be.
shit. Now the chat is starting to come in, popping some blue, throwing the super chats in, the one-on-one. Thank you for the two-piece. F all
Come
them
on, brother.
bums.
Get more than a two piece. Come on. Let's go,
all
brother.
my boy, all them bums, all them bums. Ryan and Tank are the big dogs.
That's right. That's right. Come on, brother.
D Savo, A Mills, didn't Henry said they could make 140 pounds? In our last interview, Henry, you did say that we could possibly make 140. So now people are coming back at you and saying,
Okay.
what is good?
Well, you're right. You're right. And I'm going to tell you this. You're right. Absolutely. We can go down to 140. Okay. But right now we got it. Again, we're at 147. Okay. We're testing the waters now, which we did. Mario Barrows was 147, but he jumped into middleweight. That guy rehydrated pretty big. He looked big, didn't he?
Hmm.
The guy looked big, and I was like, whoa. So right now, if we go straight down and we want to fight somebody going way up there, it might be a little risky right now. But hey, I know my son. My son, if it makes sense, we're gonna go down, but we want to just get down and get that title and then come straight up. So we'll see. But yeah, anything's possible. I told you, George, we're looking at 140, we're looking at 147, and we're looking at 154. How's that?
Oh my goodness gracious.
That's right.
Oh my
I
goodness
like that.
gracious.
Am I smooth or what?
Operator.
There you go.
And remember Coda. Hoda gave you that name. Hey, I'm just saying. I'm just
Listen,
saying.
listen. We got more questions from the panel, so we can get more people in.
Yeah.
For sure. Go ahead. Do your thing.
Do you have a question, Coda?
Um, I want to know if y'all looking to like be undisputed at 147. Shit don't mean nothing no more. Or if you're just looking for big matchups.
Am I looking for what?
If I want to know if you want to be undisputed at 147, or if y'all just looking for big matchups.
No, 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 no. We're doing things right, man. We're doing 147. We just got there, you know, and we're good. But you know what? There's a lot of possibilities. Again, when you're in the driver's seat, you got a lot of possibilities. Okay, and we gotta be very careful with things because we want to do things right. Things that make sense, we're gonna be there.
So money is what makes sense at the end of the day.
Well, for some people, and you're right. But you know what? We've been through there. We it's not like we don't have money. We do, you know. But it's more about what people want. How's that,
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
What the
right?
people want.
What the people want.
Uh-huh. I'll let you.
Doesn't that make more sense?
Damn right. Damn
Damn
right.
right. Damn right.
I like that. I like that. Call in on Mill City Boxing Live on Instagram. Call in. We got Henry Garcia
I
on the
know.
live.
That's right, brother.
I
But
love
hey,
it. Talk to me, Henry. You out of here?
hang on. No, no, no. Go ahead. Just a few more, brother.
All
You
right.
got this. I
Fellas,
love it, man. You know what? I like to deal with a lot of people, but as you can see, we're still in Las Vegas. You know, we're still in Las Vegas. We're having fun here, man. We're enjoying the celebration here in Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas, brother. You know that, brother.
let's
On top of the
go.
world, brother.
Sin City, he said, "Yo, listen, I won that WBC strap on Saturday, and we still on Monday getting funky. I love it.
That's right, brother. That's right. That's
I
right,
love
brother.
it. I love it.
You know, but hey, man, we love this, man. We did good. I'm happy to say that people saw Ryan for who he really is. He's not a one trick pony. I prepared him well. And remember this, okay? When we fought Roll that situation, brother. Don't worry, we forgot about it.
You gonna
But
get that back?
Ryan wasn't 100%.
Mm,
Okay, and I'm being honest. He wasn't 100%. But it's okay, man. We're gonna give him that victory. It's cool. But deep down inside, if Rolly really wanted Ryan, he had his opportunity and he didn't go for it. He just okay, yeah, he dropped him, you know. Luke Campbell dropped him. But you gotta understand, be aggressive throughout the whole.
he didn't finish you guys, but he
Yeah,
did
well,
perform.
our bottom line is be aggressive all the way through. See, like Haney dropped Norman, right? Norman Jr.,
Mm-hmm.
but he didn't go all the way through. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Ryan, my son, when he dropped, when he dropped
Barrios.
Barrios, didn't he go all the way through? I mean, he dominated, brother. People were like, "Damn, man!" But that dude was a middleweight. That guy was hit. I mean, Ryan hit him with some shots, but see, Ryan didn't let up. Ryan didn't like say whatever. No, Ryan kept the pace, man, and that's what you gotta do. That's what boxers have to do. If you
Mm,
can't drop them, you gotta dominate every round so people can have that 12-0, right, George?
that 12-0, that shutout.
You
Absolutely.
gotta have that, bro. Or else you're gonna let judges say, "Hey, man, he won this, he won that, he won this, he won that." You don't want that. You want to be very confident. There you
Big,
go, brother.
big facts. We got a super chat here. D Savo, thank you for the two-piece. As a Dev fan, Ryan versus Dev is bigger than core fight. What you think? And I'm gonna put that on the poll as well.
It's definitely bigger.
What you think, Coach?
You know what? I totally agree. I keep on telling people, man, we want that. And I'm gonna say it again. I would love that to be the second fight after what we did with Barrio. I would
Mhm.
love that. But remember, we're throwing it out there now and saying Let's do it. So it's not gonna be us saying that we're gonna deny it or we're gonna wait. I'm saying it live right now. We would love for him to be our second choice. But
Second
again,
choice. Okay.
which
So
is Devin Haney.
he's saying it, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, he is saying it right now.
I'm saying it. So you're hearing it from me. So if you hear otherwise, it wasn't me. It was Bill Haney that doesn't want that smoke. Okay, and it probably be because of Haney, and they're gonna say this. I'm gonna quote me on this. They're gonna say, "Nah, we don't want it because we don't want to take any chances." Mark my words. Don't believe them, brother. Please don't believe them because they know what we did to them in the amateur days. And now that Ryan's right hand is 100% and his mind, body, and soul, they ain't gonna want that smoke, brother.
Mm. Any questions, callers?
I got a question. Y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a question, right? So this was the question I really did have. Do you work with?
We can't hear you. You gotta speak up. You got bad signal, Coda. Wherever you at. You in the mountains,
At the
brother?
hospital.
Oh, you at the hospital? Okay. What about you? While he's getting his signal ready, guys, what about y'all? Do you guys have any questions for Henry so I can spin the room?
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna tell Henry he did a hell of a job with Ryan Garcia. He looked real good in that fight. I don't
You
know
know
what
what, man? Hey, I want to appreciate you saying that, man. Thank you so much.
I'm gonna tell you.
Because
Barrios went.
what do you
Barrios went
say?
head to toe with Manny Pacquiao. He went head to toe with Manny Pacquiao, but Ryan made it look so easy. Ryan made it look so easy. Like we can't. Even though you didn't throw it, it didn't matter. You dominated him the whole fight. You hit him with everything. The jab, you made
Yes.
up for it. You did a hell of a job because you knew that this fight was very important. Ryan looked good in this fight. He looked real good and sharp and everything. His
Hey,
dad,
you know what? I appreciate that, and that's what we prepare for. You know, that was something that a lot of people weren't expecting. They were expecting the left hook more than anything. So
yeah,
it's like
yeah,
we
for
changed
sure.
things around, and I became a what? A smooth what? There
Operator.
you go. That's what I did, brother. And I did it well, and I'm really happy for myself because I've been doing this. People forget I've been doing this since he was 7 years old.
I give you credit. You made it look easy, sir. And I'm gonna tell you the real. You made it look
Call
easy.
in on Instagram Live, Mill City Boxing.
Too. Ryan made it look easy, but Ryan knew. Though I tell you, like, let's keep it real. Ryan and Devin Haney, man. I want to see. I think Devin Haney don't want that smoke. I'm telling you, I don't think he really want it. I think Ryan gonna beat him again. I'm telling
Hey,
you.
no, 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 no.
For sure.
Don't say think that you know because I know, and I
Mm.
think I tell you this much: we'll end his career. We'll end his career. I'm sorry. I'm being honest.
Hey, I won't be
The
surprised.
ending
Yeah, I
is
gotta see.
soon. Wow. We got Michael Fox in the building. What's going on, Mike? We got Henry Garcia, Coach Garcia, Ryan Garcia's father. You know him. I know him as the smooth operator.
That's right. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a smooth operator right there. That Professor Mike guy. That's the smoothest operator right there. Appreciate
Yo,
that.
Mike, you got any questions for Henry Garcia and what he has done,
Yeah,
what
yeah,
he's
give,
done?
give me a couple more questions because I'm in Vegas, brother. I want to at least enjoy myself.
Last one, last one. You guys have any more? They,
Yeah, but
go ahead, go ahead.
yeah, no, man. When will Ryan be back in the ring? When will Ryan be back in the ring?
He's saying when does he feel like Ryan Garcia will be back in the ring?
You know what? It could be as early as Cinco de Mayo.
Okay. Okay, as
All
early
right.
as
So
Cinco de Mayo, huh?
yeah, we're gonna say
On the
we're gonna say
Benavides and Zordo card?
maybe, brother. Maybe. We don't know yet.
Ooh, for
We
real?
don't know yet. But Ryan wants, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this Ryan wants two more fights before the year end.
Oh
So
yeah.
peace out, brother. Peace out, brother. Smooth operator. Take care
My
and
God.
enjoy, man. Let's go.
Appreciate you.
Love
Appreciate you,
you and
brother.
thank you guys, brother.
You got it, brother. Stay blessed.
All right. Bye bye.
Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't. Subscribe to the channel. Shout out to Michael Fox, man. Great performance the other day. They you knocking them down like bowling pins. I see, huh?
I'm doing the best I can, man. Shout out to the team, though, man. We worked on building up a little more punch and power, but shout out to Ray Robinson too, man. He got through. He still was able to get through a tough little spot. I was trying to get him up out of there, but he was back. Congrats, fellas. Congrats. Yeah, man, that's Hackett.
Greg Hackett in the live.
What's up, Greg? Chilling, man. Ah, bro. Yeah. Come on, man.
Life is good. Life is smooth.
I was getting that snow earlier. I was out getting that snow.
Oh yeah.
Oh, y'all got hit hard? Yeah. I had to get driveway, sidewalk, all that extra shit.
You acting like it's that cold out though. It's not that cold though.
It is. It's cold enough for snow. It's cold.
The
thing is, Mill, we tired of this shit. Bring on the summer. We tired of this shit. I'm ready. Yeah, I can feel summertime already. Yeah, it's been too long, bro. Cut off.
It's the wind and the snow is light, so it be smacking you in the face. That's why you don't like it, right?
Yeah, that windy shit is crazy. No, for sure.
For sure. Some people ended up getting some high winds, depending on where you were at. 80 miles per hour type deal.
Damn.
Yeah. But we didn't get too much. Did you guys get hit bad in Philly? We got like 4 or 5 inches over here.
No, we got more than that shit here. We got something slight. Yeah, we got more than something. We got something real slight. We can get shit on the ground for it.
I heard it might be coming back on Wednesday too.
Oh, it probably was like 8. Y'all got hit a little bit. Actually, I got fucked up. Yeah.
Nasty. What y'all thought about the fights this week though?
Good fights. Missed all of them. Mill City, Boston. Shout out to Nair Albright too, man. I thought I heard they might have let him. They got him for one, man. I heard he gave Frank all he wanted. That's what's up. That's my guy. Yeah, it was a good job. That was a good fight.
I like the fight.
He always put in good fights. Yeah. Shit, now they gonna have some motherfucking stories to tell. Hell yeah. For sure. We need to try and jump a nigga out there for his brother. Yeah. Crazy shit, yeah. That's wild as shit, dude. Yeah, that's for Frank Martin. That's for all them niggas. Yeah. Real shit. Wars out there.
Shit, Albright, if he kept that mouthpiece in his mouth, we might have a different story in the fight.
Oh yeah. I missed that whole mouthpiece. After he hurt Frank. I'm like, damn.
That shit. Frank had almost 30 seconds of recovery time for all that bullshit, man.
Frank with a left hook. The mouthpiece molded, bro. The mouthpiece molded. If you get a good job that costs like $60. My mouthpiece cost $60 per. Yeah, everybody got one. I don't know what he was thinking. If that don't come out, my teeth probably in that mouth.
Ooh.
That's facts. Everybody got them joints. I don't know where he missed out at. Cause everybody. Well, yeah, what he doing? He even got his mouthpiece and end up getting one from Sports Authority. That's what he looked like. Yeah, definitely. Stop going to Dick Sports Goods, Mo. Cause he had the clear joint. It looked like he did that. Oh yeah, for sure. Cause everybody got custom joints. Even I got custom mouthpieces. For sure.
That's why a lot of coaches say like, don't be like yelling while you're hitting the bag and throwing shots and stuff like that, because your mouth be open. You never know. And if you get hit with a shot with your mouth being open, it ain't gonna be too nice either.
You can win your job, but at the same time, you got the custom. That don't matter. Shit don't mean nothing. I can talk funny with my mouth and everything. I wish I had my own right now. Yeah, my shit clicking like click. That motherfucker not coming out. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that, like you said, if that don't come out my mouth, boss, if that mouthpiece come out, there's probably teeth in there too.
What was your favorite fight of the night?
Probably that one. Yeah, I'm about to say probably Frank and It's gonna be. I was watching those. Antoine's fight was pretty good too. Yeah, it was a good one.
Yeah, yo, Tim Bradley didn't do him dirty though.
Severely.
In his last little video on YouTube, he said he not it. He said he not it. He performed horribly.
You know what I said though? Yeah, Andy is credit, man. You just gotta give Andy his credit too, though. You know what I said too? Gary fighting all the guys that these guys don't want to fight. Hoya, for sure. Hoya, tough fight. Tall boxer, long arms, southpaw, veteran. And then you got And then you got this motherfucker come from Japan who half African and Japanese, tall, killer. You know what I'm saying? And the way he fought the first 6 rounds and how he fought the last, that's like fighting 2 different guys in one night. That's you know what I'm saying? The motherfucker moved. He moved the whole 6 rounds, first 6 rounds. Then here comes 7. This motherfucker sitting down, going to the body, barely backing up. So Gary, well, you got to give him his credit. He's fighting the guys that these other guys don't want to fight. That's facts. I mean, at 140.
He definitely had the toughest fight of the night.
Yeah. And you know what? You know why those fights is tough? Because nobody don't know the niggas. Nobody know them. Nah, but you don't get no research from them, man. You got to go in there with the best you. Yeah. You got to guess. Everything is a guess. Everything is finding out that night. You finding out in the ring that night what this motherfucker can do. What he can take. You know what I'm saying? That's why I give Gary credit.
All right, did Albright win the fight in your eyes?
Tough call. He was giving away rounds. Each one of them was doing it. They both was doing it. But I did think a draw. Like, this is a good fight.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
I had to look him up to see because I was like, nah, yeah, some got some must have something with him. Yeah. He is mandatory, so he definitely got something with him. Right.
D Savo, thank you for the 2-piece. Y'all need to check out my fam Troy Nash out next star. Look the name up later, Mill. Troy Nash, Zuffa star.
Where you from?
Where he's from? With Troy Nash. Yeah, that shit sounds familiar. Troy Nash.
You from Philly, right? You not from Philly? No. No, they would have known. Ray would have knew. For sure. Yeah, not no Troy Nash. Troy Nash. Not no Troy Nash.
Not no Troy Nash. What you trying to say? What you trying to say?
I'm gonna know that.
Yeah.
Troy Nash.
Troy Nash. Shit got a little ring to it.
It's short and sweet. Shoot Troy Nash.
So, what y'all thought about the main event?
Ryan had some Adderalls in effect.
Ooh. How you gonna leave it like that? How you gonna leave that punchline like that? Come on, throw more bars on that. Come on.
I'm gonna tell y'all why I went there. He was focused on that jump. 12 rounds of focus, laser focus. 12 rounds. We never seen that out of him. Yeah, he was working. We never seen it. He was working. No, that's fast.
Boy's jab was on point too.
That's who. I feel like Mario Barrios should have done better too. I expect more from him. I thought he was gonna go to the body more and all that shit, but he just didn't. He just, for real, it's like he just fell flat in that jump for real. For sure.
Man, where does Ryan go from here? Do you guys, yeah, like, do y'all hear about this rematch talk, or do you feel like it's just promo talk?
They're saying that. I already called a bunch of rematches except for Rolly. That's what I heard.
Rolly said the same thing.
Rolly, yeah. But yeah, niggas don't want that. Put him in the mix, yo. I mean, put him in the mix. Like, now it's worked out though. Now Devin done bounced back. He finally bounces back. They can do a rematch. And run it for fair this time, and then see what's up. Maybe, and then he gets to say, "Man, Devin can never beat me," or Devin can say, Devin can say, "I told you." Yeah, for sure. That's a big money fight too, for real.
They never set up pay-per-view. They probably set up pay-per-view for sure. Look, they can do it out west. They can do it in LA. For sure. Michael win there in LA, and then if it doesn't win, they can fight in the Bay Area. Bay Area.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So I got a poll up here, but what do you guys think is a bigger fight for Garcia? Ryan Rematch or Shakur Stevenson?
The rematch. Shakur. Shakur. I think Shakur is a bigger draw. I think the rematch is a better draw just because everybody wants to see that more. Yeah. I think Willie Shakur gets a bad, bro. They, people don't be liking to see his skill set, but I know for a fact that fight will probably be a little better. I think that won't go in that zone some gloves match. Cause I don't really want that. Like the way he went in the first time, regardless of PBs or anything, had he bossed like he normally bossed, he probably would have beat Ryan handily. But he didn't. He wasn't on this jab. He wasn't doing the things he normally do. That's my biggest thing for that. Shakur going there fight smart the entire time. You know what I'm saying? I like it will really test Ryan's boxing IQ.
Mm. I like it.
Temperament too. Like that's the Shakur don't slip on like what he's there to do. You call him boring, you call him whatever. But he's consistently been the dude he's gonna be. Right. Just depending on who he fought against, how for entertainment you want about the entertainment value, but you can't shun the dude that's winning. Don't say nothing to do with the dude. You gotta do something. You gotta hit him, bro.
Yeah, you do that impression pretty good, bro. You do that impression pretty good.
Crazy. Hey, listen, man. Come on, man.
Yo,
That's crazy.
I gotta get on a Zoom call right now, guys, but I appreciate you guys for tapping. I'm gonna jump on a little bit later. I really appreciate you guys once again, man. All right, we talk later.
Yeah, for sure.
Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. Really appreciate all the guys, all the ladies and gentlemen that have, tuned in. Make sure you become a member of the channel. You guys can go watch the channel whenever the hell you feel like it and not need to wait day-to-day basis or when we drop the videos. All the members get to see all the interviews live and direct right away by joining that membership button. It obviously helps the channel a lot. Appreciate you guys for tapping in, and I'll be back a little bit later on tonight. But I got a little meeting to attend to. So salute to y'all. God bless, and on to the next. Hit that like button and smash the like button, and make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. It's free. Appreciate you guys. Bless.